My child, listen closely, for time is slipping through unseen cracks. What I carry for you today is not ordinary, it is sacred, urgent, and meant for your spiritual one. You've been feeling the tremors, haven't you? The world around you is shifting, the noise is louder and the light seems dimmer, but you were not made to be swallowed by the chaos. You were chosen to rise. Don't walk away from this moment. Every word that follows holds Aki to peace, clarity, and purpose. You've been aching for. This is your wake-up call, your divine interruption. Lean in now. You are exactly where you need to be. I am sending you these words of tranquility because I heard you say you needed peace. If things are going well for you, pray. If things are going badly, pray. Prayer is not merely a ritual for desperate moments or a whisper in the night when fear knocks on your door. It is your connection to me, your Father, your Savior, your constant and faithful companion. When your heart rejoices and your hands are filled with blessings, come to me with thanksgiving. Acknowledge that every good and perfect gift comes from above. I delight in your gratitude and rejoice in your joy. And when the storms rage and your soul trembles with questions, do not hide from me. Come closer. I am not distant or harsh. I am your refuge, your strength, and your ever-present help in trouble. Prayer is not a performance, and I do not require perfection. I long for your honesty, your sincerity, your heart poured out without reservation. I know every word before it leaves your lips. I understand every tear, every sigh, every moment of silence. When you speak to me, you invite my presence into your circumstances, opening the door for peace, wisdom, and comfort to wrap itself around your heart like a gentle blanket. Whether you feel strong or weak, joyful or sorrowful, talk to me and walk with me. I will walk with you every step of the way. Do not wait for everything to fall apart. I am near in the sunshine as well as in the shadows. Speak my name. Let prayer be a habit, an ongoing rhythm of love, not a last resort. Celebrate your victories with me, and let me lift you when you are weary. I am not a seasonal God, I am eternal. I am with you in both laughter and tears, in morning psalms and midnight cries. Your life is sacred to me, and I care about every detail. When you pray, you are never alone. All of heaven leans in to listen. The Holy Spirit intercedes for you with groanings that go deeper than words. Even when you do not know what to say, your spirit speaks, and I understand. I respond not just to words, but to faith, to trust, to the turning of your heart toward me. Prayer opens the heavens, shifting the atmosphere around you, strengthening your spirit, and building your hope. When you pray, you align yourself with my will, and in my will, there is peace, power, and purpose. Let prayer become your lifestyle, not your emergency exit. Let it be the anchor in both your joy and sorrow. If you're thriving, pray with humility and praise. If you're broken, pray with boldness and desperation. Either way, you are heard, you are seen, you are loved. I hold your prayers close to my heart. I am never silent when you cry out. I am working even when you cannot see it. I am healing wounds you have hidden. I am arranging miracles, unfolding answers, and preparing your path. Your prayers do not have to be long or eloquent. They need only be genuine. A simple, "Help me, Lord," is a powerful cry that moves my heart. A whisper of thanks in the middle of your day is a song that reaches my throne. Whether you are on your knees or standing in line, whether your hands are lifted in worship or buried in your pockets, I hear you. I see you. I know you. I love when you come to me. Do not let shame, guilt, or doubt keep you from talking to me. I already know your past, and I am more interested in your present and your future. I want to meet you where you are and lead you to where I have called you to be. I am not looking for perfect people. I am looking for people who are willing to come, willing to trust, willing to believe that I am who I say I am, and willing to rest in my promises. Prayer is the beginning of that trust. So today, no matter where you find yourself, on the mountaintop or in the valley, surrounded by love or feeling completely alone, talk to me. I am listening. I am near. I am ready to guide, to heal, to answer, and to restore. Do not wait for a crisis. Do not wait for silence. Do not wait until you think you have everything figured out. I am here now. I always have been, and I always will be. Pray when you wake up, pray as you walk, pray before you speak, pray when you do not understand, and pray when you feel angry. Talk to me as you would a friend, a father, or a protector. I am all that and more. Your words, your thoughts, your heart, they matter to me. I promise that as you draw near to me, I will draw near to you. So if things are going well, pray, and if things are going badly, pray. Prayer is never wasted, never ignored, and never returns void. I receive every prayer and respond with perfect love and infinite wisdom. Keep praying, my child. I am here. I am listening. I am answering in ways that will leave you in awe. I am breathing divine breath into your soul. Feel how you are filled with serenity right now. Open your lips in a prayer of thanksgiving. This is the most beautiful prayer you can bring. Do not feel bad. I hear you clearly. My answer was sent before you even called out to me. But I want you to exercise your faith, not always rely on your own strength. Even though you are very intelligent, do not become dependent on your own prudence. Be wise and humble. You do not know everything, and you were not created to carry the weight of all understanding on your shoulders. There is peace in admitting that you need help, and there is power in seeking wisdom from me. I am your source, your foundation, your guide. When you come to me in humility, you open yourself to be taught, led, and molded. Pride closes doors, but humility unlocks the treasures of heaven. If you assume you know best, you will miss the beauty of my divine insight. But when you ask me and lean not on your own understanding, I will make your path straight. I will show you which way to go. There is wisdom in stillness. There is discernment in waiting. I see the full picture when you only see a part. You may feel pressured to rush, to decide, to prove something, but I invite you to peace, to rest, and to a posture of trust. My wisdom is not like the wisdom of the world. It is pure, peaceable, full of mercy and good fruit. It does not come through striving, it comes through surrender. Do not be afraid to say, Lord, I don't know. That honesty is the beginning of wisdom. That surrender is where transformation begins. In your weakness, I am strong. In your uncertainty, I am sure. Let me be your teacher, your counselor, your faithful friend. Be teachable, even when you feel you have learned so much. The moment you stop learning is the moment pride begins to rise. Stay close to me. Let my word correct you, refresh you, and realign you. My spirit will nudge you gently when your heart begins to wander. Do not resist me. I correct those I love. I discipline not to shame, but to shape. I do not scold to harm, but to heal. If you remain open to me, I will continue to pour out revelation, peace, direction, and favor. But if you resist me, you will stumble in the darkness of your own understanding. Be willing to listen. Follow me, even when it does not make sense. I never fail to lead my children rightly. When you feel confident, who gave you that strength? When you feel capable, who equipped you? Everything good in you comes from me. Your talents, your insights, your accomplishments. They are gifts. Honor me by using them wisely and by remaining humble in heart. Arrogance isolates, but humility invites relationship. Humility allows for growth, restoration, and healing. Wisdom comes to those who admit they need it. Do not compare yourself with others. Do not think more highly of yourself than you ought. Think clearly. Think truthfully. Let me define you, not your pride or the opinions of the world. The world will try to convince you that strength is found in independence, but true strength is found in dependence on me. I delight in your reliance. I am glorified when you acknowledge that, apart from me, you can do nothing. That kind of humility will draw you deeper into my presence. It will open your ears to hear me more clearly and your eyes to see more purely. Your heart will become fertile ground for wisdom to grow. When you stop trying to prove yourself and start resting in me, you will discover a peace and confidence the world cannot offer. I am not looking for perfect understanding. I am looking for a yielded heart. Be the kind of person who asks, who seeks, who knocks. Be the soul who says, "Teach me, Lord. Guide me. I want to walk in your ways." That desire is a treasure, and I promise that those who hunger for wisdom will be filled, and those who seek me will find me. but you must let go of the illusion that you already know everything. That illusion only builds walls between us. Let me tear those walls down. Let me lead you in paths of righteousness for my name's sake. Do not fear correction. Do not run from truth. My words may challenge you, but they will never crush you. My instructions may stretch you, but they will never break you. Walk humbly with me, and I will lift you up. I will give you favor, not because you earned it, but because you trusted me enough to walk humbly. My grace flows freely to the humble, but the proud will always struggle. Not because I am far, but because pride keeps the heart closed. Open your heart to me. Let go of the need to be right and embrace the joy of being loved and led. I see how hard you try. I see your desire to be strong, to be wise, to be effective. But your greatest strength is not found in performance. It is found in surrender. I will fill the gaps where your knowledge ends. I will go before you in every decision. You are not alone in this life. You have me, and I am your wisdom, your understanding, your peace. When you don't know what to do, come to me daily. Ask me to search your heart. Invite me to remove any pride that tries to rise up. Walk in humility, and you will walk in freedom. Be wise and humble. Do not pretend to know everything. Instead, live with a heart that remains open to me. Choose wisdom over pride. Choose humility over self-reliance. You do not walk this journey alone, and you were never meant to. I am here to guide you, to teach you, and to bless you as you walk closely with me. My love for you is not based on how much you know, but on how much you trust. Let me lead you into the deep waters of wisdom, and you will never walk in confusion again. There are dangers and traps hidden in the darkness, prowling like a roaring lion in the spiritual world. Pay attention. Take it seriously. I hope you understand me well. That is why I want you to pray in good times and bad, in your moments of joy and happiness, but also when you face conflicts and it seems everything is going wrong. Speaking with me is not difficult. It is a matter of faith. Dare to believe. Wherever you are, cry out to me, and I will answer you. I am not far away. I am closer than your next breath, closer than your thoughts, closer than your pain. I hear every whisper of your heart, and I respond with love, wisdom, and power. Do not let the weight of your circumstances convince you that I am distant. I am the God who sees you. I am the one who listens when others turn away, the one who stays when the world grows cold. When you cry out to me with even the smallest seed of faith, heaven leans in to respond. There is no place too dark, no moment too broken, no wound too deep for me to reach. I move in power, in mercy, and in grace. I do not ask you to have all the answers. I ask you to trust. I do not expect perfection. I look for a heart that dares to hope again. Faith is not always loud. Sometimes it is a quiet surrender, a silent prayer in the middle of the night, a tear falling with a whisper of, "Help me, Lord." That is enough. I see it, I receive it, and I move. Dare to believe that your prayers matter. Dare to believe that I care about even the smallest details of your life. I am the God who created galaxies, yet I am also the one who numbers the hairs on your head. My love is both infinite and intimate. You have never been just a face in the crowd to me. You are my beloved, my treasure. I delight in you. I rejoice over you with singing. I walk beside you every day, even when you cannot feel me. Do not let fear silence your faith. Even when you are trembling, even when you feel unworthy, speak my name. Cry out, and I will respond. I have promised to be near the brokenhearted, to rescue those whose spirits are crushed. Your weakness is not a barrier to my power. It is an invitation. It is in your weakness that my strength is made perfect. So come just as you are. Bring your burdens, your doubts, your pain, and your dreams. Lay them all at my feet and watch what I will do. I am not limited by time, by space, or by human understanding. What seems impossible to you is simple for me. I open doors no one can shut. I make a way in the wilderness. I bring rivers into dry places. I do not work on your timeline, but I am never late. My timing is perfect. While you wait, when you see no signs, remember that faith is not seeing and then believing. It is believing even when you do not yet see. In your believing, you will find peace. In your believing, you will find strength. Let your faith be bold, even in your trembling. Dare to believe that your story is not over, that your best days are still ahead. I am the author of your life, and I write redemptive endings. What the enemy meant for evil, I will turn for good. The chapters that felt like failure will become testimonies of my grace. I do not waste pain. I redeem it, I transform it, and I use it to shape you, to strengthen you, and to draw you closer to me. Dare to believe that I am working behind the scenes, even when you do not feel it, even when nothing around you seems to change. I am moving, aligning hearts, opening opportunities, and preparing breakthroughs. I am not idle. I am never still. When you pray, I respond to faith, no matter how small. I honor those who keep walking when the road is unclear, who keep praising when their hearts are heavy. Let me remind you that I am the God who answered Moses from a burning bush, the God who shut the mouths of lions for Daniel, who healed the blind, raised the dead, and calmed the storm with a word. I have not changed. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I am still the God who answers when my people cry out to me. I am still the God who heals, who restores, who performs miracles. You do not need perfect words. Just come, speak to me, call on me. When you seek me with your whole heart, you will find me. I will not hide from you. I will not ignore you. I respond to faith, real, raw, simple faith. Dare to believe that your voice matters in heaven, that your prayers rise like incense before my throne, and I respond with compassion and power. Dare to believe even when your past haunts you. You are not who you were. You are being made new. The old has passed away and the new has come. Do not let shame silence your song. I have washed you clean. I have called you mine. You belong to me. Because you belong to me, you have access to every spiritual blessing, to every promise I have made. Speak my word. Stand on my truth. Declare my promises over your life. Today, wherever you are, whether in celebration or sorrow, cry out to me. I will meet you there. I will speak peace to your heart. I will strengthen your spirit. I will lift your head. Do not give up. Do not give in to fear. Do not settle for mere survival when I have called you to thrive. Dare to believe that you are called, chosen, and deeply loved. I am waiting to hear your voice. I am ready to answer. Just cry out to me, and you will see that I am faithful. I always have been, and I always will be. Dare to believe, because your faith moves my heart, and I am the God who responds. When you come to listen to me, you will feel my Holy Spirit embrace you, and I will not let you go until I sense that your heart is calm. I will not allow you to walk life's paths filled with fear or desperation. I will knock on the door of your soul every morning. I want you to wake up early when everyone in your house is still sleeping, so that in the quiet of your room, on your knees, in silence, you begin your day with active faith. Come to me. I am waiting for you with open arms. I love it when you approach me with sincerity, when you come with simple faith, when you consult me in the little things, and when you are not afraid to tell me what you need. Your prayers are always very important and beautiful to me. I listen to every word you speak, every whisper from your heart, every unspoken longing rising within you. I treasure your prayers because they come from sincerity, from connection, from love. When you open your heart to me, I receive it with joy. I see how much you have grown, how your priorities have shifted. You no longer ask me for passing luxuries or fleeting vanities because you have come to understand what truly matters. Your soul has learned to seek the eternal, not the temporary. You ask for wisdom, for healing, for peace, for others to be touched and changed by my presence. These prayers reach deep into my heart. You may not always feel it, but your prayers carry weight in the spiritual realm. They move things, change things, and bring light into dark places. When you pray, even quietly, you participate in my great work on earth. You stand in faith. You invite heaven to touch earth. I never ignore those prayers. Even if the answer is delayed, even if the path seems unclear, I am working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, softening hearts, opening doors, and preparing the way. Your prayers have become a sweet fragrance before my throne. I do not look at how long or eloquent they are. I look at the posture of your heart and the love with which you bring each name, each situation, each hope before me. I see your tears, your patience, your desire to live a life that pleases me. That matters more than you can imagine. This is why I surround you with my favor, why I sustain you, guide you, and protect you. I know your heart, and your heart is fixed on me. Sometimes you wonder if you are doing enough. You question if your prayers are strong enough or if they are truly effective. Let me assure you, I hear everyone. They never go unnoticed. They are never wasted. In fact, they are often answered in ways beyond what you asked and in moments you least expect. I am not limited by time. My answers come wrapped in love, in perfect timing, and in far greater wisdom than you could grasp. So do not stop praying. Do not grow weary. Keep coming to me. I see how your desires have matured. You come to me not asking for riches or ease, but for strength to persevere, for clarity in confusion, for healing for the broken. You pray with compassion and humility, as one who trusts me deeply. I cherish this. This intimacy between us is what your soul was created for. When you speak to me and pour out your soul, it pleases me greatly. It brings heaven and earth closer together. There is nothing more beautiful to me than when my children come in faith, not demanding, but trusting. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I see that in you. You are not trying to manipulate outcomes or driven by selfish ambition. You come asking to be more loving, more patient, more like me. You long to be a vessel of my goodness to others. You have learned the art of surrender. You have discovered that my will is always greater, that my plans are far more beautiful than you could dream. Even when you come to me in pain, your prayers are precious. When you pray through tears, when you bring your heartbreak, your doubts, your weariness, I hold those moments especially close. You have not given up, and you have not turned away. Even when it hurts, you still believe. That kind of faith is rare and precious. I honor it. I surround you in those moments with angels, with grace, with strength that flows from my heart into yours. Each time you choose to pray instead of worry, you grow stronger. Every time you choose to seek me rather than complain, you shine brighter. You are becoming more radiant, more peaceful, and more powerful in your faith. This growth pleases me. It is the work of my spirit in you. You may not always feel it, but your spiritual roots are going deeper. You are being prepared for greater things. Your prayers are seeds that will one day bear fruit beyond what you can see now. I see how you intercede for others. You bring me names, faces, and stories. I see the love in your prayers. You do not pray only for yourself. You pray for those who are hurting, for those who are lost, for those who do not even know they are being lifted up before me. That is the heart of a true disciple, the heart of one who walks with me. I will honor every single one of those prayers. I will bring healing, salvation, restoration, and joy in ways you may never witness in this lifetime, but will echo in eternity. So come to me boldly, with confidence, tenderness, and expectation. Your prayers matter. They rise to my heart. They activate my promises. They usher in my peace. You don't need to impress me. You already delight me. Just come. Pray, speak, whisper, cry, sing, sit in silence, and let your heart be known. I already know what you need, but I long for you to share it with me. That is how we grow close, how you remain anchored in my love. Your prayers are a gift, a light in the darkness, a bridge between your heart and mine. Never underestimate their power. Never doubt their beauty. You have learned to pray with purpose, purity, and persistence. For that, I will continue to pour out blessings upon your life. I will guide your steps. I will respond with faithfulness and joy. Keep praying, child. Keep believing. Keep drawing near. I am always listening, always loving, and always ready to move on your behalf. Your prayers are a treasure in my kingdom, and you, beloved one, are more precious than you will ever know. That is why I tell you, by the power of my word and my authority to you who truly believe in me, do not be afraid and do not give up. Pray without ceasing for your life and your future, for your health and your prosperity. Pray for your family, for your children, both the big and the small ones. Pray for all your relatives, for those who treat you well, and even those who make a bad face at you. I want you to hear this. Those people who have rejected you will one day come back repentant and ask your forgiveness for belittling you. Never treat them as they treated you. Never speak ill of anyone. Let only words that bless come from your lips. And even if they avoid you, the best thing you can do is pray and forgive. My Holy Spirit will speak to them tenderly and help them see their mistakes. Soon, their eyes will be opened, and they will give you the place you deserve. They will recognize that you are a blessing. Do not stop. Keep praying at all times. Whatever comes, let prayer be your breath, your lifeline, your secret place of strength. It is not just a moment in the morning or a whisper before sleep. It is your constant communion with me, your ever-open doorway into my presence. When you pray, you anchor your heart in truth and center your thoughts in peace. You choose faith over fear. So I tell you again, keep praying, whether the days are light or heavy, whether the winds are gentle or harsh. Pray, for I am always near, listening with love and moving with purpose. When you face joy, let your prayers be full of gratitude. When you face trials, let them be cries for my strength. Let nothing silence your communion with me. I am not moved by the length of your words, but by the posture of your heart. Every time you turn to me, even in silence, even in weariness, I respond. I bend low to hear you. I lean into comfort, to guide, to surround you with grace. You never need to face anything alone. Your prayers invite me into your moments, and I never refuse the invitation. There is great power in consistency, even when you do not feel me, even when answers seem delayed. Your faithful prayers plant seeds that will bloom one day. My timing is not always your timing, but I am never late. Keep coming, keep asking, keep believing. Heaven is not closed to you. I have heard every sigh, collected every tear, and remembered every prayer. I am not deaf to your need or blind to your journey. I am deeply involved, tenderly working on your behalf, shaping outcomes, healing wounds, and preparing the way. When you pray continually, your spirit becomes attuned to mine. You learn to discern my voice, to recognize my hand, and to find peace even in chaos. This is the gift of abiding. I invite you into deeper intimacy, not just for a moment, but as a lifestyle. Let prayer be the undercurrent of your day. In the quiet moments, in the busy hours, in laughter and in struggle, whisper my name. When you are confused, call on me. When you are overwhelmed with joy, sing to me. When words fail, sit in silence and let your heart be known. I delight in it all. Your presence with me is precious. Do not measure the worth of your prayers by what you see with your eyes. Some of the most powerful prayers are answered slowly, steadily, and silently. I see the big picture. I see the ripple effects. I am orchestrating things beyond your understanding. Nothing you lift to me in faith is ever wasted. Every prayer is a step deeper into trust, a declaration that I am your source, your refuge, your Father. Keep praying when you are strong. Keep praying when you are weak. Let prayer be your rhythm and your refuge. The enemy would love your silence, for your discouragement to keep you from praying. He knows that prayer is power, and he trembles when you speak my name with trust. Resist the urge to give up. Fight with prayer. Worship with prayer. Stand with prayer. When you feel defeated, do not run from me. Run to me. I am your victory, your defender, your peace in every storm. Prayer is your shelter. In every decision, it is your compass. In every uncertainty, it is your anchor. You may not always know what to say, but that does not matter. My spirit helps you in your weakness. When your words falter, I still understand your heart. When you groan, I interpret. When you sigh, I listen. You are never required to perform in prayer. You are simply invited to be with me. Come as you are. Bring what you have and let me fill the space with my love. Let me restore what is weary and fill what is empty. You will never leave my presence unchanged. When you are consistent in prayer, your faith deepens. You begin to live with open hands and a soft heart, more aligned with my will, more aware of my voice. Prayer shapes your perspective, quiets the lies, and amplifies my truth. It is the soil where miracles grow, the channel through which grace flows, and the atmosphere where hope is reborn. Do not stop. Keep praying. When things make sense, keep praying. When they do not, I am the same in both. There will be days when prayer feels effortless and days when it feels like a battle. Do not let your feelings decide your faithfulness. Show up anyway, speak anyway, trust anyway. I see your persistence and I honor it. I strengthen the soul that stays connected to me, and I promise you will see the fruit. Maybe not today or in the way you expect, but in my perfect time and in my perfect way. Keep your heart open and your eyes on me, and lift your voice to me. I will meet you in every prayer. I am not far. I am not silent. I am working while you pray. When you cannot see the way, I will be your light. When you are afraid, I will be your courage. When you are uncertain, I will be your guide. My love for you does not waver, and my plans for you are good. Hold tightly to me. Stay connected through prayer, and I will carry you forward. Whatever comes, do not stop. Keep praying. In the morning and at night, in triumph and in trials, in confidence and in confusion, keep praying. When your heart is full or when it is broken, let prayer be your lifeline, your shield, your joy, your strength. I am listening, responding, and surrounding you with my presence. Your prayers matter. They move heaven. I promise, child, I will never grow weary of hearing your voice. Keep praying, for I am always here. May happiness not distract you. May need not discourage you. May sickness not steal your peace. I will never allow you to carry burdens or face battles stronger than you can handle. I will never leave you alone or helpless. Do not listen to your emotions when you feel discouraged. Persist. Keep praying. My promises are true. My word is fulfilled. Today I confirm to you that none of your prayers will go unanswered. Nothing is impossible for me, neither too big nor too small. I am the God who created the heavens, the one who placed every star in the sky and calls each one by name. I see everything. I know everything. And yet my eyes are lovingly fixed on you. Nothing you bring to me is insignificant. Nothing is overlooked when you pray. When you call out to me with even the simplest concern or the greatest mountain before you, I hear you and I respond. My love does not weigh your requests by their size. I look at your heart, your trust, and your desire to walk with me. That is what moves me. You do not need to filter your needs. You do not have to decide what is worth praying about. Bring everything to me. The dreams that seem impossible, the problems that feel overwhelming, the questions that keep you awake at night, and also the small everyday worries and hidden aches. I care for it all. I care for you. There is no request too great for my power and no concern too small for my compassion. I will answer in ways that bless you, strengthen you, and fill you with peace. Often you have wondered if I will truly come through for you. You have faced delays, setbacks, and closed doors. Yet you continue to hope, to whisper your prayers. Know this: every prayer you have spoken is planted in the soil of my perfect will. Just as a seed lies beneath the earth unseen, answers are growing, even if you do not yet see them. In the silence, I am working. In the waiting, I am strengthening your faith. I do not forget, nor do I forsake. I do not delay without a purpose. I am faithful to complete what I begin. When the battle rages and your strength is gone, when your courage fades, I come. I come with my spirit and breathe life into your soul. I fill you again with strength, not your strength, but mine, and my strength is limitless. I give you courage to face what feels unmovable. I give you grace to endure what you cannot change. I give you vision to see beyond the now and hope to carry you forward. You are never without help. You are never alone. My hand is upon you, and I will not let go. In the impossible, dare to believe that what seems unreachable is already in my hands. I see the breakthrough ahead. I know the moment your miracle will arrive, and I am preparing you for it. I am building your faith, shaping your heart, and aligning everything so that when it comes, you will recognize it as my doing. You will know that I heard you, and you will know that I answered. You will give me glory. Sometimes my answers come quickly. Sometimes they arrive in quiet ways over time, like the morning light slowly filling the sky. Either way, I am answering. Either way, I am present. Your faith is not wasted. Your prayers are not empty. They are powerful because they are directed to the one who holds all power. I do not withhold good from those who walk closely with me. I do not ignore the cry of the righteous. I am faithful. I am kind. I am generous in ways you have yet to imagine. So come to me boldly. Bring every part of your life before me. Nothing is off limits, and nothing is beyond redemption. I will answer, though not always how you expect, but always in the way that is best for you. I will give what blesses you, even if that blessing comes wrapped in a lesson, even if it comes through a season of stretching. I give what leads you deeper into my love and further into your purpose. I know what you need before you ask, and still I love when you come to me. Your dependence delights my heart. Your trust is precious. Every time you choose to seek me, rather than striving in your own strength, you grow. You are learning to walk by faith, learning that true strength is found in surrender. You are becoming more like me, and I rejoice over you. Do not let fear speak louder than faith. Do not mistake my delay for denial. Keep coming, keep asking, keep expecting. My promises are true, and my timing is perfect. I will provide, protect, guide, and restore. I will do what only I can do, and you will testify of my goodness. You will see with your own eyes that I am the God of the impossible. Today, let your heart rest in my power. Let your soul breathe in my peace, and let your mind be renewed by truth. I am for you. I am with you. I will not fail you. Whether your request is massive or minute, I am already working. Trust that I will answer. Trust that I act in love. And as you wait, I will give you courage and strength, moment by moment, step by step. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Your prayers are beautiful to me. I hold each one close and respond with wisdom, compassion, and perfect timing. Believe again, hope again, ask again. Because with me, nothing is impossible. Nothing too big, nothing too small. I am your God, and I am answering you. Even now, I will always give you the best. Do not follow the bad habits of others. Do not complain if you do not receive an immediate answer. Get used to trusting and focusing on what's important. You have life. You are surrounded by family. Even though there are problems, you already have the best. You have me. You have your faith. Perhaps you need to make the definitive decision to surrender to me your dreams, character, personality, weaknesses, and even your strength. If you truly love me, I challenge you to commit to me. Feed your spirit. Fill yourself with me. Set as your goal that only good and beautiful things come out of your mouth. I know many provoke you, and you end up saying things you never wanted to say. Make the decision. I want to transform your heart, your future, your family, your finances. I have great blessings prepared for you, wonders you have not imagined, surprises wrapped in my goodness, answers to prayers you have not even spoken aloud. You are my beloved, and I take great delight in blessing you. I am not distant, withholding goodness until you are perfect. I am your loving Father who longs to see you walk in fullness, freedom, and joy. Your prayer is more important than you may realize. It is not a mere ritual or a desperate attempt to get my attention. Prayer is powerful. It is the channel through which my spirit moves, through which my promises are activated, and your heart becomes aligned with my will. Your prayer is decisive. It opens the door to transformation. I want you to understand the weight of your communion with me. When you pray, you are not just speaking into the air. You are stepping into my presence. You are entering the throne room of grace, where destinies are confirmed and miracles are released. I hear every word, every whisper, every tear that carries the weight of your longing. Your words matter to me. Your voice moves my heart. When you pray with faith, the atmosphere around you begins to shift. Chains begin to fall. Darkness begins to flee. Hope begins to rise. My angels are dispatched. My spirit is stirred, and my power is released. Many times you have prayed and felt as though nothing changed, but I assure you, something always happens when you pray. Sometimes the change is instant. and you see doors open or feel peace wash over your soul. Other times, the change begins hidden deep within your heart or behind the scenes in places you cannot see. Trust this: your prayer is never ignored. It is never wasted. I store every prayer you offer in heaven. I hold them close and act on them in the fullness of time. The miracles you long for are not beyond my reach. In fact, many of them are already on their way to you. Some simply waiting for the moment when your heart is ready, when your spirit is tender, when your faith has grown deep enough to carry the weight of what I am about to give you. That is why I ask you to keep praying. Do not lose heart. Do not stop just before the breakthrough. Your prayer is the bridge between your current reality and the extraordinary plans I have for your life. Keep declaring my promises. Keep seeking me with sincerity. You are on the brink of something beautiful. You may not know how to pray, and that is okay. You may feel weak, weary, or unsure, but I do not require perfection. I desire connection. I listen to the cry of your heart, even when your prayers are silent groans or unspoken fears. I understand them completely. My spirit prays with you and for you, interceding with perfect knowledge and power. You are never alone when you pray. You are surrounded by my presence, supported by my strength, and guided by my wisdom. Today I want to stir your faith again. I want you to believe not only that I hear you, but that I respond. Your prayers unlock doors, create paths, and draw my blessing closer with every word you speak in faith. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I have seen your tears. I have watched your persistence, and I have been preparing miracles that exceed your expectations. Some will come in quiet, gentle ways. Others will arrive like sudden storms of glory, but all will be undeniable signs of my hand upon your life. There are people you have been praying for, and you are tired of waiting. Do not stop. Your prayers are light in their darkness. Your intercession is the lifeline that keeps them covered in grace. I am working even now, softening hearts, opening eyes, and breaking chains. Keep lifting their names to me. You may not see the change yet, but in the spiritual realm, the battle is shifting because of your faithfulness. As for you, yes, you, I have personal promises and blessings meant specifically for you, your journey, and your season. They have your name on them. I invite you to partner with me through prayer so that your heart stays prepared, your spirit stays humble, and your faith keeps growing. I do not want you simply to receive blessings. I want you to carry them well, to walk in them with wisdom and joy, to become a testimony of my goodness. You have not been praying in vain. Every moment in my presence draws you closer to me. It softens your heart, opens your ears to hear me more clearly, and strengthens your character. This journey of prayer is not just about receiving things. It is about becoming someone rooted, grounded, and fully alive in my love. As you grow in that way, you will begin to see more and more miracles unfold, not just in your circumstances, but within your soul. I see how you carry others in prayer, how you bring me names, faces, and stories. I see the love in your intercession. You do not pray only for yourself. This is the heart of a true disciple, someone who walks with me. I will honor all your prayers. I will bring healing, salvation, restoration, and joy in ways you may never witness in your lifetime, but that will echo in eternity. Come to me boldly, with confidence, tenderness, and expectation. Your prayers matter. They reach my heart. They activate my promises. They usher in my peace. You do not need to impress me. You already delight me. Just come, pray, speak, whisper, cry, or sing. Sit in silence and let your heart be known. I already know what you need, but I long for you to share it with me. That is how we grow close, how you remain anchored in my love. Your prayers are a gift, a light in the darkness, a bridge between your heart and mine. Never underestimate their power. Never doubt their beauty. You have learned to pray with purpose, purity, and persistence. For this, I will continue pouring out blessings on your life. I will guide your steps. I will respond with faithfulness and joy. Keep praying, child. Keep believing. Keep drawing near. I am always listening, always loving, and always ready to move on your behalf. Your prayers are a treasure in my kingdom. and you, beloved one, are more precious to me than you will ever know. That is why I tell you, by the power of my word and by my authority given to you who truly believe, do not be afraid. Do not give up. Pray without ceasing for your life and future, your health and prosperity. Pray for your family, for your children, whether big or small. Pray for your relatives, for those who treat you well, and even for those who are unkind. I want you to hear this. Those who have rejected you will one day come back repentant and ask your forgiveness for belittling you. Never treat them as they treated you. Never speak ill of anyone. Let only words that bless come from your lips. And even if they avoid you, the best you can do is to pray and forgive. My Holy Spirit will speak to them with tenderness and open their eyes. They will give you the place you deserve, recognizing that you are a blessing. Do not stop. Keep praying at all times. Whatever comes, let prayer be your breath, your lifeline, your secret place of strength. It is not just a moment in the morning or a whisper before sleep. It is your constant communion with me, the ever-open doorway into my presence. When you pray, you anchor your heart in truth, center your thoughts in peace, and choose faith over fear. So I say it again, keep praying, whether the days are calm or troubled. I am always near, listening with love and moving with purpose. When you face joy, let your prayers be full of gratitude. When you face trials, let them be cries for my strength. Let nothing silence your communion with me. I am not moved by long or eloquent words, but by the posture of your heart. Each time you turn to me, even in silence, even when you are weary, I respond. I bend low to hear you, leaning into comfort, to guide, to surround you with grace. You never have to face anything alone. Your prayers invite me into your moments, and I will never refuse that invitation. There is great power in consistency. Even when you do not feel me, and even when answers seem delayed, your faithful prayers plant seeds that will bloom in due time. My timing is not your timing, but it is always perfect. Keep coming, keep asking, keep believing. Heaven is not closed to you. I have heard every sigh, collected every tear, remembered every prayer. I am not deaf to your need, nor blind to your journey. I am deeply involved and tenderly working on your behalf, shaping outcomes, healing wounds, and preparing the way. As you pray continually, your spirit aligns with mine. You learn to discern my voice, recognize my hand, and find peace in chaos. This is the gift of abiding in me. I invite you into deeper intimacy, not just for a moment, but as a lifestyle. Let prayer be the undercurrent of your day. In quiet moments, in busy hours, in laughter, and in struggle. Whisper my name. When you are confused, call on me. When you are overwhelmed with joy, sing to me. When words fail, sit in silence and let your heart be known. I delight in all of it. Your presence with me is precious. Do not measure the worth of your prayers by what you see with your eyes. Some of the most powerful prayers are the ones whose answers unfold slowly and silently. I see the big picture. I see the ripple effects. I am coordinating events far beyond your view, and I assure you that every prayer prayed in faith is fruitful. Each word draws you deeper into trust, announcing that I am your fortress, your refuge, your Father. Stay faithful in prayer when you are strong, and keep praying when you feel weak. Let prayer be your unwavering rhythm and your steadfast fortress. The enemy wants you silent, exhausted by discouragement. He knows prayer wields power, and he trembles when you speak my name with trust. Resist. Stand firm in prayer. Worship with prayer. Persevere in prayer. When you feel like giving up, run to me, not away. I am your triumph, your shield, your calm in every tempest. Prayer shelters you. In every choice, it is your compass. In every insecurity, it is your anchor. Sometimes you will not know the words. That is fine. My Spirit assists you in your frailty. When your words fail, I interpret your heart. When you sigh, I listen. I do not ask you to perform in prayer. I simply invite you into my presence. Come as you are. Bring me your joys and burdens. Let me fill every space with my love. Let me restore what is tired and replenish what is empty. You will never leave my presence the same as you entered. When you persevere in prayer, your faith matures. You live with open hands, a tender heart, and a spirit increasingly aligned with my will. Prayer redefines your perspective, silences deception, and amplifies my truth. It is the fertile ground where miracles flourish, the channel of grace, the environment where hope revives. So never stop. Keep praying when things are clear. Keep praying when confusion abounds. I am the same in both. At times, prayer will flow effortlessly. At others, it may feel like a struggle. Let not your emotions dictate your faithfulness. Appear before me anyway. Speak anyway. Trust anyway. I see your perseverance and honor it. I fortify the soul that remains with me, and I promise you will see the harvest. Perhaps not today and not as you anticipate, but in my perfect way and timing. Remain open-hearted and watchful, voicing your prayers to me. I will meet you in each prayer. I am near, not silent, consistently at work as you pray. When you cannot see the path, I am your light. When fear looms, I am your courage. When doubts arise, I am your compass. My love is unwavering, and my plans for you are good. Cling to me. Stay close in prayer, and I will move you forward. Whatever you face, do not quit. Keep praying in the morning and at night, in moments of triumph and in moments of hardship, in self-assurance and in turmoil. Keep praying when your heart is overflowing and when it is wounded. Let prayer be your sustenance, your defense, your delight, your strength. I hear you and answer you, enfolding you with my presence. Your prayers are immensely valuable. They stir heaven, and I promise, my dear child, I will never grow weary of hearing your voice. Keep praying, for I am always here. May happiness not distract you. May need not discourage you. May sickness not steal your peace. I will never allow you to face burdens or battles stronger than you can bear. I will never leave you alone or helpless. Do not trust your emotions when you feel discouraged. Persist. Keep praying. My promises are true. My words stand. Today I confirm that none of your prayers go unanswered. Nothing is impossible for me, neither too big nor too small. I am the God who created the heavens, the one who placed every star in the sky and calls each by name. I see everything. I know everything. Yet my eyes rest lovingly on you. Nothing you bring to me is insignificant. Nothing is overlooked when you pray. When you call out to me with even the simplest concerns or your greatest challenges, I hear you and respond. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. My love does not weigh your requests by size. I look at your heart, your trust, and your desire to walk with me. That is what moves me. You do not need to sift your requests or decide what is worth praying about. Bring everything to me. Your impossible dreams, your overwhelming problems, the worries keeping you awake, and even the small daily challenges. I care about it all. I care about you. There is no request too large for my power, nor too small for my compassion. I will answer in ways that bless you, strengthen you, and fill you with peace. You have often wondered if I will truly come through. You have faced delays, setbacks, and closed doors, yet you continue to whisper prayers of hope. Know that every prayer is planted in the soil of my perfect will. Like seeds hidden beneath the earth, answers are growing even if you cannot yet see them. In the silence, I am working. In the waiting, I am strengthening your faith. I neither forget you nor forsake you. I do not delay without purpose. I am faithful to complete what I begin. When battles rage and your strength is gone, when your courage fades, I come. I come with my spirit and breathe life into your soul. I fill you again with my strength, limitless and sure. I give you courage to face what feels impossible. I give you grace to endure what you cannot change. I give you vision to see beyond today and hope to carry you forward. You are never without help. You are never alone. My hand is upon you, and I will not let go. Dare to believe that what seems unreachable is already in my hands. I see the breakthrough ahead. I know exactly when your miracle will arrive, and I am preparing you for it. Building your faith, shaping your heart, aligning everything, so that when it comes, you will know it is my hand. You will know I heard you and answered, and you will give me glory. Sometimes my answers come swiftly, other times softly, like dawn breaking across the sky. Either way, I am answering. Either way, I am present. Your faith is not wasted, and your prayers are not empty. They are powerful because they are directed to the one who holds all power. I do not withhold good from those who walk closely with me, nor do I ignore the cry of the righteous. I am faithful, kind, and generous in ways you cannot yet imagine. Bring every part of your life before me. Nothing is beyond redemption. I will answer not always how you expect, but always in the way best for you. I give what blesses you, even if the blessing comes through lessons or seasons of stretching. I give what leads you deeper into my love, further into your purpose. I know what you need before you ask, yet I love when you come to me. Your trust delights me. Your dependence is precious. Every time you choose to seek me, rather than relying on your own strength, you grow. You are learning to walk by faith. You are learning that true strength is found in surrender. You are becoming more like me, and I rejoice over you. Do not let fear speak louder than faith. Do not confuse my delay with denial. Keep asking, keep expecting. My promises are true, and my timing is perfect. I will provide, protect, guide, and restore. I will do what only I can do, and you will testify of my goodness. You will see with your own eyes that I am the God of the impossible. Let your heart rest in my power. Let your soul breathe in my peace. Let your mind be renewed by truth. I am for you. I am with you, and I will not fail you. Whether your request is vast or small, I am already working. Trust that I will answer, that I will act in love. As you wait, I will give you courage and strength, moment by moment, step by step. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Your prayers are dear to me. I hold them close, responding in wisdom, compassion, and perfect timing. Believe again, hope again, ask again. Because with me, nothing is impossible, nothing too big or too small. I am your God, and I am answering you even now. I will always give you the best. Do not pick up bad habits from others. Do not complain if you do not receive an immediate answer. Learn to trust and focus on what is essential. You have life. You have a family. Even though problems arise, you already have the greatest treasure. You have me, and you have your faith. Perhaps you need to make a decisive choice to surrender to me your dreams, your character, your personality, both your flaws and your strengths. If you love me, I challenge you to commit. Feed your spirit. Fill yourself with me. Decide that only good and beautiful things will flow from your mouth. Many people provoke you until you say things you never intended but choose now to change. I want to transform your heart, your future, your family, your finances. I have great blessings for you, wonders you have not imagined, surprises wrapped in my goodness, and answers to prayers you have not yet spoken. You are my beloved, and I delight in blessing you. I am neither distant nor withholding my goodness until you are perfect. I am a loving Father who longs for you to walk in fullness, freedom, and joy. Prayer is crucial. It is not merely a ritual or an act of desperation. It is a powerful channel for my spirit to move, for my promises to come alive, and for your heart to align with my will. Prayer opens the door for transformation. Do you see how pivotal your communion with me is? When you pray, you are not speaking into emptiness. You are stepping into my presence, into the throne room of grace where destinies are affirmed and miracles are released. I hear every word, every whisper, every tear that reflects your longing. Your words matter to me. Your voice moves my heart. When you pray with faith, the atmosphere changes. Chains fall, darkness flees, hope rises. My angels are sent, my spirit stirred, my power released. Often you have prayed and seen no change, but I assure you something always shifts when you pray. Sometimes the change is immediate. Other times it begins beneath the surface, hidden deep within your heart or beyond your sight. But it is never ignored, never wasted. I keep each prayer in heaven, close to my heart, acting on them in perfect timing. The miracles you yearn for are within my reach. Many are already on their way, waiting for the moment your heart and faith are ready to carry them. That is why I ask you to keep praying. Do not give up on the brink of breakthrough. Keep declaring my promises. Keep seeking me with a sincere heart. You are on the edge of something truly beautiful. Even if you do not know how to pray, that is fine. Even if you feel weak, weary, or unsure, I do not require perfection. I desire connection. I hear the cry of your heart, even when your prayers are wordless sighs or unspoken fears. I understand perfectly. My spirit prays with and for you, interceding with perfect knowledge and power. You are never alone in prayer. I am present. My strength upholds you, and my wisdom guides you. Today, let your faith be reignited. Believe that I do not merely hear, but respond. Your prayers open doors and create pathways, drawing my blessings closer with each faithful word. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I have seen your tears, observed your persistence, and prepared miracles that exceed your expectations. Some will arrive quietly and gently, others like a sudden downpour of glory, but all will be unmistakable signs of my hand upon your life. You have prayed for people who seem unchanged, and you are exhausted from waiting. Do not cease. Your prayers are light in their darkness, a lifeline covering them with grace. I am working, even now, softening hearts and breaking chains. Keep lifting them up. Though you do not yet see it, the spiritual battle is turning because of your commitment. I also have specific promises for you. Blessings tailored for your journey, your calling, and your season. They have your name on them. I want to partner with you in prayer so your heart stays prepared, your spirit humble, and your faith growing. I want you not only to receive my blessings, but to carry them with wisdom and joy, becoming a testimony of my goodness. You have not been praying in vain. Every moment spent in my presence draws you closer, softens your heart, and attunes your ears to hear me more clearly. It strengthens your character. This path of prayer is not solely about obtaining things, but about becoming someone fully rooted and alive in my love. As you grow in this, you will see miracles unfolding in your circumstances and your soul. I see how you carry others in prayer. You mention names and faces, driven by compassion. You pray for the hurting, the lost, and even those who do not know they are being lifted up before me. That is the heart of a true disciple, walking intimately with me. I honor your prayers, bringing healing, salvation, and restoration in ways you may never see in this life, but that echo throughout eternity. Therefore, come boldly. Be confident yet tender, expectant yet humble. Your prayers matter. They rise to my heart. They activate my promises, usher in my peace. You have no need to impress me. You already delight me. Just come and pray. Speak or whisper, cry or sing. You can even sit silently, letting your heart be known. I already know what you need, but I long for you to share it with me. That is how our closeness deepens, and your soul remains anchored in my love. Your prayers are a gift, shining in the darkness, bridging your heart and mind. Never doubt their power. Never dismiss their beauty. You have learned to pray with purpose, purity, and persistence. Because of that, I will keep pouring blessings upon your life. I will guide your steps and respond with faithfulness and joy. Keep praying, my child. Keep believing. Keep drawing near. I am always listening, always loving, and always ready to move on your behalf. Your prayers are treasures in my kingdom, and you, beloved, are more precious to me than you can imagine. This is why I tell you with all my authority and power, for those who genuinely believe, do not be afraid. Do not give up. Pray constantly for your life, your future, your health, your prosperity. Pray for your family, for each of your children, and for all your relatives, whether they treat you kindly or poorly. Those who rejected you will return, seeking your forgiveness for belittling you. Never treat them as they treated you. Never speak ill of anyone. Let your words bless. Even if they avoid you, pray for them and forgive them. My spirit will minister gently to them, opening their eyes. Soon, they will recognize your value and see that you are a blessing. So do not stop. Keep praying at all times. No matter what comes, let prayer be your breath, your constant anchor, your hidden place of strength. Prayer is not confined to the morning or the last thought before sleep. It is continual communion with me and the doorway to my presence. When you pray, you ground yourself in truth, center yourself in my peace, and choose faith over fear. Therefore, I repeat, keep praying. Whether your days are tranquil or turbulent, I am always near, listening with love and moving with purpose. In your joy, let prayers be an outpouring of gratitude. In your trials, let them be pleas for my strength. Do not let anything stifle your communion with me. I am not swayed by length or eloquence, but by the posture of your heart. Every time you turn toward me, even in silence, even if you feel weary, I respond. I stoop down to hear you, leaning in to comfort, to guide, to surround you with grace. You will never be alone. Your prayers invite me into your moments, and I will never refuse that invitation. Be consistent, even when you do not feel me, even if answers are delayed. Your faithful prayers sow seeds that will sprout in time. My timing may not match yours, but it is unfailingly perfect. Keep coming, asking, believing. Heaven is open to you. I have heard every sigh, gathered every tear, remembered every plea. I am not deaf to your needs or blind to your story. I am deeply engaged, gently working on your behalf, shaping outcomes, healing wounds, paving the way. As you pray continually, your spirit aligns with mine. You learn to discern my voice, sense my hand, and discover peace amidst chaos. This is the reward of abiding in me. I invite you to ever-deepening intimacy, not briefly, but as a way of life. Let prayer be the quiet undercurrent of each day. In still moments, in busy hours, through laughter and through storms, whisper my name. When confusion swirls, call on me. When you overflow with joy, sing praises. When words fail, let silence open your heart to me. I love it all. Your nearness to me is precious. Never gauge your prayer's value by visible outcomes. Some of the mightiest prayers take time, their answers emerging slowly. I see a greater plan. I see how each ripple of your faith touches lives. I am coordinating events far beyond your view, and I assure you that every prayer prayed in faith is fruitful. Each word draws you deeper into trust, announcing that I am your fortress, your refuge, your Father. Stay faithful in prayer when you are strong, and keep praying when you feel weak. Let prayer be your unwavering rhythm and your steadfast fortress. The enemy wants you silent, exhausted by discouragement. He knows prayer wields power, and he trembles when you speak my name with trust. Resist. Stand firm in prayer. Worship with prayer. Persevere in prayer. When you feel like giving up, run to me, not away. I am your triumph, your shield, your calm in every tempest. Prayer shelters you. In every choice, it is your compass. In every insecurity, it is your anchor. Sometimes you will not know the words. That is fine. My spirit assists you in your frailty. When your words fail, I interpret your heart. When you sigh, I listen. I do not ask you to perform in prayer. I simply invite you into my presence. Come as you are. Bring me your joys and burdens. Let me fill every space with my love. Let me restore what is tired and replenish what is empty. You will never leave my presence the same as you entered. When you persevere in prayer, your faith matures. You live with open hands, a tender heart, and a spirit increasingly aligned with my will. Prayer redefines your perspective, silences deception, and amplifies my truth. It is the fertile ground where miracles flourish, the channel of grace, the environment where hope revives. So never stop. Keep praying when things are clear. Keep praying when confusion abounds. I am the same in both. At times, prayer will flow effortlessly. At others, it may feel like a struggle. Let not your emotions dictate your faithfulness. Appear before me anyway. Speak anyway. Trust anyway. I see your perseverance and honor it. I fortify the soul that remains with me, and I promise you will see the harvest. Perhaps not today, and not as you anticipate, but in my perfect way and timing. Remain open-hearted and watchful, voicing your prayers to me. I will meet you in each prayer. I am near, not silent, consistently at work as you pray. When you cannot see the path, I am your light. When fear looms, I am your courage. When doubts arise, I am your compass. My love is unwavering, and my plans for you are good. Cling to me. Stay close in prayer, and I will move you forward. Whatever you face, do not quit. Keep praying in the morning and at night, in moments of triumph and in moments of hardship, in self-assurance and in turmoil. Keep praying when your heart is overflowing and when it is wounded. Let prayer be your sustenance, your defense, your delight, your strength. I hear you and answer you, enfolding you with my presence. Your prayers are immensely valuable. They stir heaven, and I promise, my dear child, I will never grow weary of hearing your voice. Keep praying, for I am always here. May happiness not distract you. May need not discourage you. May sickness not steal your peace. I will never allow you to face burdens or battles stronger than you can bear. I will never leave you alone or helpless. Do not trust your emotions when you feel discouraged. Persist. Keep praying. My promises are true. My word stands. Today I confirm that none of your prayers go unanswered. Nothing is impossible for me, neither too big nor too small. I am the God who created the heavens, the one who placed every star in the sky and calls each by name. I see everything. I know everything. Yet my eyes rest lovingly on you. Nothing you bring to me is insignificant. Nothing is overlooked when you pray. When you call out to me with even the simplest concerns or your greatest challenges, I hear you and respond. My love does not weigh your requests by size. I look at your heart, your trust, and your desire to walk with me. That is what moves me. You do not need to sift your requests or decide what is worth praying about. Bring everything to me. Your impossible dreams, your overwhelming problems, the worries keeping you awake, and even the small daily challenges. I care about it all. I care about you. There is no request too large for my power, nor too small for my compassion. I will answer in ways that bless you, strengthen you, and fill you with peace. You have often wondered if I will truly come through. You have faced delays, setbacks, and closed doors, yet you continue to whisper prayers of hope. Know that every prayer is planted in the soil of my perfect will. Like seeds hidden beneath the earth, answers are growing even if you cannot yet see them. In the silence, I am working. In the waiting, I am strengthening your faith. I neither forget you nor forsake you. I do not delay without purpose. I am faithful to complete what I begin. When battles rage and your strength is gone, when your courage fades, I come. I come with my spirit and breathe life into your soul. I fill you again with my strength, limitless and sure. I give you courage to face what feels impossible. I give you grace to endure what you cannot change. I give you vision to see beyond today and hope to carry you forward. You are never without help. You are never alone. My hand is upon you, and I will not let go. Dare to believe that what seems unreachable is already in my hands. I see the breakthrough ahead. I know exactly when your miracle will arrive, and I am preparing you for it, building your faith, shaping your heart, aligning everything, so that when it comes, you will know it is my hand. You will know I heard you and answered, and you will give me glory. Sometimes my answers come swiftly, other times softly, like dawn breaking across the sky. Either way, I am answering. Either way, I am present. Your faith is not wasted, and your prayers are not empty. They are powerful, because they are directed to the one who holds all power. I do not withhold good from those who walk closely with me, nor do I ignore the cry of the righteous. I am faithful, kind, and generous in ways you cannot yet imagine. Bring every part of your life before me. Nothing is beyond redemption. I will answer not always how you expect, but always in the way best for you. I give what blesses you, even if the blessing comes through lessons or seasons of stretching. I give what leads you deeper into my love, further into your purpose. I know what you need before you ask, yet I love when you come to me. Your trust delights me. Your dependence is precious. Every time you choose to seek me, rather than relying on your own strength, you grow. You are learning to walk by faith. You are learning that true strength is found in surrender. You are becoming more like me, and I rejoice over you. Do not let fear speak louder than faith. Do not confuse my delay with denial. Keep asking, keep expecting. My promises are true and my timing is perfect. I will provide, protect, guide, and restore. I will do what only I can do, and you will testify of my goodness. You will see with your own eyes that I am the God of the impossible. Let your heart rest in my power. Let your soul breathe in my peace. Let your mind be renewed by truth. I am for you. I am with you, and I will not fail you. Whether your request is vast or small, I am already working. Trust that I will answer, that I will act in love. As you wait, I will give you courage and strength, moment by moment, step by step. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Your prayers are dear to me. I hold them close, responding in wisdom, compassion, and perfect timing. Believe again, hope again, ask again. Because with me, nothing is impossible, nothing too big or too small. I am your God, and I am answering you even now. I will always give you the best. Do not pick up bad habits from others. Do not complain if you do not receive an immediate answer. Learn to trust and focus on what is essential. You have life. You have a family. Even though problems arise, you already have the greatest treasure. You have me, and you have your faith. Perhaps you need to make a decisive choice to surrender to me your dreams, your character, your personality, both your flaws and your strength. If you love me, I challenge you to commit. Feed your spirit. Fill yourself with me. Decide that only good and beautiful things will flow from your mouth. Many people provoke you until you say things you never intended, but choose now to change. I want to transform your heart, your future, your family, your finances. I have great blessings for you, wonders you have not imagined, surprises wrapped in my goodness, and answers to prayers you have not yet spoken. You are my beloved, and I delight in blessing you. I am neither distant nor withholding my goodness until you are perfect. I am a loving Father who longs for you to walk in fullness, freedom, and joy. Prayer is crucial. It is not merely a ritual or an act of desperation. It is a powerful channel for my spirit to move, for my promises to come alive, and for your heart to align with my will. Prayer opens the door for transformation. Do you see how pivotal your communion with me is? When you pray, you are not speaking into emptiness. You are stepping into my presence, into the throne room of grace, where destinies are affirmed and miracles are released. I hear every word, every whisper, every tear that reflects your longing. Your words matter to me. Your voice moves my heart. When you pray with faith, the atmosphere changes. Chains fall, darkness flees, hope rises. My angels are sent, my spirit stirred, my power released. Often, you have prayed and seen no change, but I assure you something always shifts when you pray. Sometimes the change is immediate. Other times, it begins beneath the surface, hidden deep within your heart or beyond your sight. But it is never ignored, never wasted. I keep each prayer in heaven, close to my heart, acting on them in perfect timing. The miracles you yearn for are within my reach. Many are already on their way, waiting for the moment your heart and faith are ready to carry them. That is why I ask you to keep praying. Do not give up on the brink of breakthrough. Keep declaring my promises. Keep seeking me with a sincere heart. You are on the edge of something truly beautiful. Even if you do not know how to pray, that is fine. Even if you feel weak, weary, or unsure, I do not require perfection. I desire connection. I hear the cry of your heart, even when your prayers are wordless sighs or unspoken fears. I understand perfectly. My spirit prays with and for you, interceding with perfect knowledge and power. You are never alone in prayer. I am present. My strength upholds you and my wisdom guides you. Today, let your faith be reignited. Believe that I do not merely hear but respond. Your prayers open doors and create pathways, drawing my blessings closer with each faithful word. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I have seen your tears, observed your persistence, and prepared miracles that exceed your expectations. Some will arrive quietly and gently, others like a sudden downpour of glory. But all will be unmistakable signs of my hand upon your life. You have prayed for people who seem unchanged, and you are exhausted from waiting. Do not cease. Your prayers are light in their darkness, a lifeline covering them with grace. I am working even now, softening hearts and breaking chains. Keep lifting them up. Though you do not yet see it, the spiritual battle is turning because of your commitment. I also have specific promises for you. Blessings tailored for your journey, your calling, and your season. They have your name on them. I want to partner with you in prayer so your heart stays prepared, your spirit humble, and your faith growing. I want you not only to receive my blessings, but to carry them with wisdom and joy, becoming a testimony of my goodness. You have not been praying in vain. Every moment spent in my presence draws you closer, softens your heart, and attunes your ears to hear me more clearly. It strengthens your character. This path of prayer is not solely about obtaining things, but about becoming someone fully rooted and alive in my love. As you grow in this, you will see miracles unfolding in your circumstances and your soul. I see how you carry others in prayer. You mention names and faces, driven by compassion. You pray for the hurting, the lost, and even those who do not know they are being lifted up before me. That is the heart of a true disciple, walking intimately with me. I honor your prayers, bringing healing, salvation, and restoration in ways you may never see in this life, but that echo throughout eternity. Therefore, come boldly. Be confident yet tender, expectant yet humble. Your prayers matter. They rise to my heart. They activate my promises, usher in my peace. You have no need to impress me. You already delight me. Just come and pray. Speak or whisper, cry or sing. You can even sit silently, letting your heart be known. I already know what you need, but I long for you to share it with me. That is how our closeness deepens and your soul remains anchored in my love. Your prayers are a gift, shining in the darkness, bridging your heart and mine. Never doubt their power. Never dismiss their beauty. You have learned to pray with purpose, purity, and persistence. Because of that, I will keep pouring blessings upon your life. I will guide your steps and respond with faithfulness and joy. Keep praying, my child. Keep believing. Keep drawing near. I am always listening, always loving, and always ready to move on your behalf. Your prayers are treasures in my kingdom, and you, beloved, are more precious to me than you can imagine. This is why I tell you with all my authority and power, for those who genuinely believe, do not be afraid. Do not give up. Pray constantly for your life, your future, your health, your prosperity. Pray for your family, for each of your children, and for all your relatives, whether they treat you kindly or poorly. Those who rejected you will return, seeking your forgiveness for belittling you. Never treat them as they treated you. Never speak ill of anyone. Let your words bless. Even if they avoid you, pray for them and forgive them. My spirit will minister gently to them, opening their eyes. Soon, they will recognize your value and see that you are a blessing. So do not stop. Keep praying at all times. No matter what comes, let prayer be your breath, your constant anchor, your hidden place of strength. Prayer is not confined to the morning or the last thought before sleep. It is continual communion with me and the doorway to my presence. When you pray, you ground yourself in truth, center yourself in my peace, and choose faith over fear. Therefore, I repeat, keep praying. Whether your days are tranquil or turbulent, I am always near, listening with love and moving with purpose. In your joy, let prayers be an outpouring of gratitude. In your trials, let them be pleas for my strength. Do not let anything stifle your communion with me. I am not swayed by length or eloquence, but by the posture of your heart. Every time you turn toward me, even in silence, even if you feel weary, I respond. I stoop down to hear you, leaning into comfort, to guide, to surround you with grace. You will never be alone. Your prayers invite me into your moments, and I will never refuse that invitation. Be consistent, even when you do not feel me, even if answers are delayed. Your faithful prayers sow seeds that will sprout in time. My timing may not match yours, but it is unfailingly perfect. Keep coming, asking, believing. Heaven is open to you. I have heard every sigh, gathered every tear, remembered every plea. I am not deaf to your needs or blind to your story. I am deeply engaged, gently working on your behalf, shaping outcomes, healing wounds, paving the way. As you pray continually, your spirit aligns with mine. You learn to discern my voice, sense my hand, and discover peace amidst chaos. This is the reward of abiding in me. I invite you to ever-deepening intimacy, not briefly, but as a way of life. Let prayer be the quiet undercurrent of each day. In still moments, in busy hours, through laughter and through storms, whisper my name. When confusion swirls, call on me. When you overflow with joy, sing praises. When words fail, let silence open your heart to me. I love it all. Your nearness to me is precious. Never gauge your prayer's value by visible outcomes. Some of the mightiest prayers take time, their answers emerging slowly. I see a greater plan. I see how each ripple of your faith touches lives. I am coordinating events far beyond your view, and I assure you that every prayer prayed in faith is fruitful. Each word draws you deeper into trust, announcing that I am your fortress, your refuge, your Father. Stay faithful in prayer when you are strong and keep praying when you feel weak. Let prayer be your unwavering rhythm and your steadfast fortress. The enemy wants you silent, exhausted by discouragement. He knows prayer wields power, and he trembles when you speak my name with trust. Resist. Stand firm in prayer. Worship with prayer. Persevere in prayer. When you feel like giving up, run to me, not away. I am your triumph, your shield, your calm in every tempest. Prayer shelters you. In every choice, it is your compass. In every insecurity, it is your anchor. Sometimes you will not know the words. That is fine. My Spirit assists you in your frailty. When your words fail, I interpret your heart. When you sigh, I listen. I do not ask you to perform in prayer. I simply invite you into my presence. Come as you are. Bring me your joys and burdens. Let me fill every space with my love. Let me restore what is tired and replenish what is empty. You will never leave my presence the same as you entered. When you persevere in prayer, your faith matures. You live with open hands, a tender heart, and a spirit increasingly aligned with my will. Prayer redefines your perspective, silences deception, and amplifies my truth. It is the fertile ground where miracles flourish, the channel of grace, the environment where hope revives. So never stop. Keep praying when things are clear. Keep praying when confusion abounds. I am the same in both. At times, prayer will flow effortlessly. At others, it may feel like a struggle. Let not your emotions dictate your faithfulness. Appear before me anyway. Speak anyway. Trust anyway. I see your perseverance and honor it. I fortify the soul that remains with me, and I promise you will see the harvest. Perhaps not today and not as you anticipate, but in my perfect way and timing. Remain open-hearted and watchful, voicing your prayers to me. I will meet you in each prayer. I am near, not silent, consistently at work as you pray. When you cannot see the path, I am your light. When fear looms, I am your courage. When doubts arise, I am your compass. My love is unwavering, and my plans for you are good. Cling to me. Stay close in prayer, and I will move you forward. Whatever you face, do not quit. Keep praying in the morning and at night, in moments of triumph and in moments of hardship, in self-assurance and in turmoil. Keep praying when your heart is overflowing and when it is wounded. Let prayer be your sustenance, your defense, your delight, your strength. I hear you and answer you, enfolding you with my presence. Your prayers are immensely valuable. They stir heaven. And I promise, my dear child, I will never grow weary of hearing your voice. Keep praying, for I am always here. I am intimately aware of what you need. I am a father who never leaves, never abandons, and never grows weary of caring for his children. My heart yearns for you to understand that I am not like the flawed examples you see in the world. I am the everlasting Father, the one who nurtures, provides for, protects, and cherishes every aspect of who you are. I am neither negligent nor indifferent. I rejoice over you with singing, and I take pride in calling you my beloved. Whatever you have experienced in earthly relationships, rejection, desertion, or betrayal, know that my nature stands in perfect contrast. My essence is pure, selfless love. I will never inflict wounds on you, nor disregard your cries for help. When adversity strikes, when you feel cornered by circumstances, turn to me immediately. Resist the urge to seek solutions in places void of my presence. Do not chase after empty philosophies or fleeting trends that the world elevates. Instead, immerse yourself in my word, for it brings life, direction, and clarity surpassing human understanding. It is a lamp to your feet, guiding every step in this tumultuous world. My promises are not merely words on a page. They are living and powerful, infusing your spirit with strength and offering hope that endures. Look to me with an open heart, for I long to fill your spirit with a faith that defies logic. I want you to see beyond your limitations and recognize that I am the source of endless possibility. No burden is too heavy for me, no problem too complex, no heartbreak too profound that I cannot heal. I am the God who hung the stars in the heavens, who shaped the mountains and filled the seas. That same power works on your behalf when you dare to believe that all things are possible through me. As your faith ignites, watch as doors open, watch as the impossible becomes possible. Understand, my beloved, that you will still face challenges, for you remain in a human body in a broken world. Yet my spirit dwells within you, granting a supernatural dimension that surpasses human reasoning. Yes, you will have days when your emotions ebb low, when you stumble, or when fear tries to rattle your resolve. But remember that I am with you, even then. If you fall, do not succumb to condemnation. Rise, turn your gaze back to me, and let me pick you up and wash you clean. My forgiveness runs deeper than you can fathom, and my love remains unwavering, regardless of your stumbles. You will discover that relying on me sets you apart. As you cling to my hand, you will not remain in hopelessness or defeat. Instead, your challenges become testimonies of breakthrough, and your scars become declarations of my healing power. Your life itself will transform into a living testimony, shining hope into the hearts of those around you who so desperately need it. You will reflect my light, my mercy, and my compassion, drawing others to the message of redemption that you carry. Now is the time, dear one, to open wide your eyes and see the fullness of who I am in your life. You asked for confirmation, for signs that I am near. Here I am, speaking to you, stirring your spirit with my words, bringing reassurance to your heart. Pause and notice the peace gently settling in you right now. That peace is my presence, a tangible reminder that I have always been with you and will never depart. Beware of hollow influences that promise much but deliver emptiness. Some people talk a great deal, yet carry no truth on their lips. Others might attempt to sell you false hope for a price, preying on your vulnerabilities. Remain grounded in my word. Do not exalt mere humans to a position only I should hold in your life. Avoid idols, whether they are individuals, habits, or ideologies, for such worship robs me of the devotion rightfully mine alone. Guard your mind and heart vigilantly, and do not hand your trust over to those who have no regard for your well-being. I see your desire to grow, to break free from negative patterns, and to leave behind habits that have pulled you into the shadows. You yearn for a better path, for a fresh tomorrow, untainted by regret. That very longing is evidence that my spirit is at work within you. Continue drawing closer to me, feed your faith with my promises, and renounce the lies that whisper, "You are unworthy." You are made worthy through the sacrifice of my Son. His cross is proof of my immeasurable love. The blood he shed stands as an unassailable witness that you are forgiven, cleansed, and invited into eternal communion with me. Your mistakes do not define you. Your failures do not disqualify you. My resurrection power is at work in you, enabling you to rise above every limitation and every bondage. As I conquered death, so will you conquer whatever seeks to keep you bound. You do not face this fight alone, for my hand steadies you at every turn. Even at this hour, other souls across the globe, just like you, are receiving my words and feeling my gentle spirit tug at their hearts. I am forging a mighty army of those who have been set free, who in turn will set others free. My child, I address you tenderly, reminding you that you are cherished beyond measure. You belong to me, your heavenly Father, and my affection for you is relentless. I tend to you with a father's unwavering devotion, with patience that never runs dry, and with kindness that permeates your darkest nights. I mend your brokenness and empower you to stand upright with dignity and purpose. I watch over every aspect of your life, dispatching angels to guard you, to wage war in the spiritual realm on your behalf, and to intercept any plan of darkness that seeks to rob you of joy. Yes, your tears touch my heart, I am moved by your cries and your heartfelt prayers uttered in desperation, by those silent sighs for which you cannot find words. I have never overlooked your pain. Even in your worst seasons, I was there, keenly aware of your anguish, holding you with a grip that could not be broken. There were moments you wondered why it seemed I delayed, but my timing is perfect. In the waiting, I shaped your character, refined your faith, and prepared blessings that will satisfy you far more deeply. I want you to know that I have no desire for you to walk blindly through life, tormented by dread. I am the light who dispels all darkness, the shepherd who guides you through the valley. When you feel shadows closing in, call on my name and watch as fear recedes. I do not want you stumbling into the traps your adversary set. His strategies are designed to isolate you, to sow suspicion in your mind, to make you believe you are alone and powerless. But you are not alone, and you are far from powerless. My spirit in you is a wellspring of strength, and the authority of my word stands as a shield around your life. Let your heart receive this reality. You can place your confidence in me, for I will never disappoint you. If you anchor yourself in the world's negativity, you will be tossed about by constant waves of despair. But if you fix your eyes on me, I will lead you onto solid ground. Regardless of what you see outwardly, trust in my eternal promises. Circumstances may shift, but I remain unchanging and victorious. I am determined to see you walk in the fullness of the life I have planned. So brace yourself for a new perspective of faith that does not falter, a spirit infused with divine courage. I extend to you supernatural favor. Keep your ear attuned to my voice, allowing me to guide you in your relationships, your decisions, and your daily interactions. When you wake each morning, remember that I dwell within you. My Holy Spirit is an ever-present counselor, whispering heavenly wisdom and offering you clarity beyond human comprehension. Imagine how your life will change if you begin each day not with worry but with faith, declaring my truth over every concern. Your soul will radiate with renewed vigor, and each step you take will be emboldened by grace. Yes, you remain human and will not reach perfection in this earthly life, but do not underestimate the power of my Spirit at work within you. I can open doors that seem permanently locked, bring down walls that appear immovable, and silence voices rising against you. Every challenge you face can become an opportunity to shine my light, displaying the inner transformation that marks you as mine. Remember that my ways often confound the wisdom of the world. Where others see impossibility, I see a clear path. When others say it cannot be done, I beckon you forward, reminding you that I specialize in the miraculous. Beloved, let me reassure you, do not let your mind dwell on negative reports or allow pessimistic opinions to shape your future. There is a wealth of misinformation out there. Voices posing as experts, yet speaking from fear or pride. I ask you to test these voices against my word. I have already shown you the blueprint for wise living through the scriptures. My counsel is readily available, waiting for you to open the pages of my word or bow your heart in prayer. Fill your thoughts with my promises, recite my truth aloud, and watch as your atmosphere changes. Even now, my spirit is drawing your attention to the many blessings I have showered upon you. There are signs and wonders all around if you observe with spiritual eyes. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I speak to you through the beauty of a sunrise, the kindness of a friend, the stillness of the early hours, and the quickening of your heart when you encounter my presence. I desire that you live alert and fully alive, free from the chains of hopelessness, aware of my constant activity in your life. I see your hunger for a deeper connection with me, and I welcome your questions, your longings, and your need for reassurance. Open your heart in prayer without holding back or hiding your thoughts. If you are frustrated, tell me. If you are exhilarated, celebrate with me. If you are anxious, voice it and let my compassion calm your fears. You do not have to guard yourself from me. I already know the innermost secrets of your heart, and I love you just the same. I do not distance myself when you are honest. I draw closer, teaching you that vulnerability before me brings transformation. Let my words settle deep within your mind. You are forgiven. Sin no longer has the final say. My Son paid the ultimate price with his blood, so you might stand righteous before me, not by your own efforts, but by his sacrificial love. You cannot earn my mercy by good works. It is my gift to you because of my matchless grace. Stand tall, beloved. Do not bow under shame or guilt. Lift your eyes to meet mine, for you are holy and cherished in my sight. I want you to cast off the weight of condemnation that tries to cling to you. Let your spirit rise in worship and gratitude. Praise shifts your perspective, lifting your gaze from the challenges of the present to the greatness of the one who reigns over all. When you lift your voice in thanks, you align yourself with the realm of my kingdom, where victory is your portion and fear is a stranger. This is the posture of triumph, a heart that worships, a mouth that declares my goodness, and a mind that meditates on my everlasting faithfulness. I understand the battles you have fought, the weaknesses you have recognized in yourself. Perhaps your anger has gotten the better of you in the past, or you have struggled with habits that pulled you away from your best self. Hear my reassurance. I am actively working to refine your character, teaching you self-control and gentleness. I do not want you to speak or act in ways that harm your testimony or wound those you love. My Spirit will guide you to respond in love. Guard your tongue and keep your thoughts pure. As you yield to me, transformation happens from the inside out. I also care deeply about your home. I see the burdens you carry for your children, your spouse, and your extended family. I have heard your prayers uttered in secret, seen the tears you have shed as you intercede on their behalf. Be at peace. Your household is in my hands. I will protect them as they go out and come in. Your prayers are powerful, paving a road of blessing for each family member. Keep covering them in love and standing in faith. Rest assured that your prayers never go unheard or unanswered. They reverberate in heavenly places, moving my heart to action. There are relationships that weigh heavily on you, perhaps strife with a sibling, a misunderstanding with a friend, or tension in a marriage. I want to breathe new life into these connections. I long to restore fractured bonds, heal painful memories, and flood your home with peace and unity. Yet remember, my child, that I will also show you how to set boundaries so you are not entangled in endless arguments or negativity. I will guide you to walk in wisdom, to speak truth with love, and to refrain from repaying hurt with more hurt. I will help you find the balance between grace and healthy limits. I know you are concerned about provision and stability. You have bills to pay and responsibilities that demand resources. Perhaps you are in a season where you wonder if there will be enough. Listen closely. I am Jehovah Jireh, the Lord your provider. I do not withhold from my own. I open doors of employment, grant favor in unexpected places, and align circumstances for your benefit. Even if you have tasted lack, do not fear, for I specialize in turning scarcity into overflow. Keep your heart postured in trust. Obey my guidance. Give generously when prompted, and watch as I multiply your resources in ways that will astound you. Yet my blessings are not merely material. I also yearn to fill your spirit with wisdom and insight. When you open my word, you discover a wellspring of divine perspective on life's complexities. Saturate your mind with my principles and your heart with my promises. When uncertain decisions loom, do not rush ahead. Pause and invite me into your plans. I will not steer you wrong. Patience may be required, but the reward is walking in step with my perfect will. You were not designed for aimless wandering, but for purposeful living in alignment with heaven. This is the moment to remember all the times in your past when I rescued you. Do not forget the testimonies you hold, for they become your pillars of remembrance. Reflect on the nights I comforted you, the days I preserved you from danger, the prayers I answered just in time. By calling these memories to mind, you stir up fresh faith for whatever lies ahead. If I was faithful then, will I not be faithful now? If I delivered you from despair before, will I not deliver you once more? I see the dreams you carry, the aspirations you envision for yourself and your family. Some desires might seem unattainable. You may have even buried certain longings because you believed they were impossible. Dare to dream again. Bring those dormant visions into the light. Hand them over to me, and let me breathe new life upon them. If they align with my kingdom purposes, watch how I orchestrate events to bring them to fruition. What once seemed beyond reach becomes reality when my favor rests on you. Hold tight to my hand, especially on days when your heart grows heavy. My presence is like a steady anchor that prevents you from drifting in the storms of worry. Practice turning your attention to me in moments of stillness, early in the morning, or in the quiet hush before you sleep. Make a habit of whispering my name in the stillness of your soul. In these sacred pauses, my voice becomes clearer, my love more tangible, and my direction unmistakable. Know this: I treasure you. I am enthralled by how you reflect my image. I knit you together in your mother's womb, placing within you gifts, abilities, and a uniqueness no one else possesses. Never measure your worth by the world's standards, for the world is fickle and changes its mind daily. Instead, measure your worth by my eternal love and the value I declare over you. You are priceless in my sight, more valuable than all earthly riches. With such a calling comes responsibility. I have blessed you so you might be a blessing to others. I have revealed myself to you so you might reflect my light into dark places. Do not shy away from sharing my love. Stand firm in the face of mocking voices or critical opinions. You are my ambassador in this world, and your life is a testament to my goodness. Let your home be a sanctuary of compassion, your workplace an atmosphere of integrity, and your relationships be grounded in authenticity. You are not alone in carrying out this mission. My spirit empowers you. I caution you too, to remain alert against distractions. Busyness can creep in so subtly that you barely notice you have lost focus. Responsibilities, projects, and urgent demands can drown out my quiet whisper. Remain balanced. Remember that no earthly success will fill the deep longing in your soul for intimacy with me. Do not trade communion with me for fleeting achievements. Let your priorities align with eternity, for my kingdom endures when all else fades. As you center your life on me, you will discover that everything else falls into its proper place. My desire is for you to flourish. The blessings I provide encompass more than financial increase. They include health, meaningful relationships, emotional wholeness, and spiritual vitality. I want you to thrive in every dimension of life. Your part is to remain surrendered, open, and obedient. If you place me at the helm, trusting my guidance, you will witness breakthroughs you never thought possible. That does not mean life becomes effortless, but it does mean you walk with a power and a peace that transcends circumstances. I am speaking to your heart about faithfulness. As your father, I am unshakably faithful, unwavering in my promises, and unstoppable in my love. I call you to mirror that faithfulness in your commitments, relationships, and in the calling I have given you. Resist the temptation to stray into paths of iniquity. When you experience abundance, remember that everything I entrust into your hands has a purpose: to honor me, to bless your family, and to serve as a witness to those still seeking truth. Let your blessings never overshadow the blesser. Think for a moment about the horizon of time. You are on a journey from now into eternity. Each step you take matters. Every choice, every attitude shapes your future and impacts those around you. While you dwell on this earth, your life can echo my kingdom. I want you to comprehend that you have a mandate to love, to forgive, to bring light, to stand for righteousness, and to proclaim that I am the Lord who saves. You do not have to do this perfectly. You only need to yield to the prompting of my Spirit. I will refine and equip you for every good work. I am elevating you in this season, aligning you with opportunities for growth and influence. You might feel unprepared, but remember Moses who stuttered, David who was overlooked, or Esther who initially feared to act. When I choose someone, I empower them, filling in every gap with my grace. You never stand in your own strength, for my supernatural provision flows through your surrendered heart. Stand boldly in faith and watch how my authority manifests in unexpected ways. I delight in surprising you with my goodness. I long to remind you that I am bigger than any crisis, any closed door, or any bad report. Where others see finality, I see new beginnings. So do not lose hope when you seem to be at a dead end. Lift your eyes to me, for I am the God who makes a way in the wilderness and causes rivers to flow in the desert. If you cling to me and do not forsake our fellowship, you will see dryness transformed into fruitful land. The seeds you sow in faith will flourish in due time, and you will marvel at how I orchestrate every step for your good. I know some battles drag on longer than you expect, and I see your frustration when answers do not arrive in the timing you prefer. Yet in the waiting, I am working. Seeds sprout beneath the soil, where no eye can see, and only after a season do they break through to the surface. Learn to trust my hidden work, believing that just because you cannot see progress does not mean it is not happening. Even in silent stretches, my hands never stop shaping your future. I also care about your health. Your physical body matters to me. You are my temple, the vessel through which my spirit operates in this world. If illness or pain afflicts you, know that I am your healer. I work through doctors, through the miracle of the body's natural processes, and I can also intervene supernaturally. Regardless of the method, keep your trust rooted in me. By all means, follow medical advice and use wisdom, but never forget that your ultimate well-being rests in my loving hand. I breathe strength into your bones and can restore what has been damaged. Let faith arise in you for healing and wholeness. This journey of yours is not aimless. Every turn, every peak, and every valley is part of the tapestry I am weaving. You have climbed many mountains, conquering obstacles once thought impossible. You stand now at a new threshold. Look around and see how far I have brought you. Pause and remember the miracles that have already colored your past. Yet do not become complacent, for there is more to explore, more depths to experience, and new adventures to embark upon with me. You are called to press forward, to keep ascending higher. Do not fear the battles that lie ahead. The training you have received thus far has equipped you with spiritual weapons that are powerful and effective. Clothe yourself daily with my armor: truth, righteousness, peace, faith, salvation, and my word. Wield these with confidence, knowing that the forces of darkness cannot prevail against those who stand in my might. When you speak my promises with conviction, strongholds crumble. When you pray from a place of authority, storms are stilled. Remember that your enemy is cunning, but ultimately defeated. Victory is assured when you remain steadfast in me. Your example matters. People watch you more than you realize. Loved ones, neighbors, co-workers, and even strangers observe how you handle adversity or respond to conflict. Let them see you leaning on my strength, demonstrating unwavering trust in my sovereignty. Let them see gentleness in your speech and hope in your actions. Some hearts are hardened, but your consistent testimony can soften the roughest soil, making way for seeds of truth to take root. I desire that you be a beacon of light in your community, a carrier of my grace wherever you go. Remember, however, that the opinions of others do not define you. Some may misunderstand your motives or belittle your faith. Stay steadfast. Honor me in your responses. If they reject you, they ultimately reject the one who sent you. I see your heart, and I know the sincerity with which you love and serve. Your role is to plant seeds, love people genuinely, and speak truth whenever I open the door. Leave the outcome to me. My spirit can accomplish more in a moment than human effort can achieve in a lifetime. I am also restoring lost opportunities, redeeming moments that felt squandered, and reclaiming blessings that slipped through your fingers. There are chapters of your life you thought were closed forever, but I hold the pen, and I can rewrite a brand new narrative. Trust in my redemption, for I excel at bringing beauty out of ashes and resurrecting what seemed beyond hope. I delight in confounding voices that declared there was no possibility of restoration. In my kingdom, nothing is wasted. Everything can be turned for good when placed in my hands. I reaffirm my everlasting love to you, especially for those times you feel unworthy or unlovable. My love is not contingent on your performance or track record, nor on your ability to meet flawed human standards. It is anchored in my eternal nature, unshakable and pure. If your parents abandon you, I stand by you. If friends desert you, I remain. If you stumble, I lift you. If you sin, I forgive you. Do not let condemnation keep you from my presence. Run to me, for I am your refuge and fortress. You might wonder how my love can be so relentless, how my mercy can be so constant. It is because I am love. From my nature flows compassion that never fails. You are inscribed on the palms of my hands. I cannot forget you even if I tried. No matter how many times you fall short, my heart is still to draw you close. This is the gospel. While you were yet far from me, I paid the ultimate price to bring you near. Now that you are my child, how much more will I lavish my goodness upon you? Take comfort in me, dear one. Let the burdens you carry rest upon my shoulders. Surrender the guilt you may still harbor, the regrets that haunt your nights, and the anxieties that plague your waking hours. Release them to me and feel the relief that comes from handing over control to the one who holds the universe. This is not a call to passivity, but to partnership. We walk together. You do your part in faith, and I do my part in power. Watch how seamlessly this union brings forth wonderful fruit in your life. There will be times when you feel the urge to isolate yourself, believing you must solve everything alone or feeling unworthy of help. My child, do not shut me out. Share your heart openly, for I already see every hidden corner. In my embrace, you find the security and affirmation that the world cannot provide. My arms are wide open, ready to hold you whenever you seek me. I long for each morning to be a fresh start for you. When dawn breaks, let your thoughts turn upward in gratitude and expectation. Breathe in my presence as you stretch your faith, remembering that I have prepared good works for you to walk in today. If you begin to feel overwhelmed, pause and whisper my name. Let the simple act of calling on me remind you that I am your anchor. In me, you have all you need: patience, perseverance, and a perspective that sees beyond fleeting trials. Consider too how precious it is to lead a life of worship. Worship is not limited to singing or attending services. It is an attitude of the heart that exalts my name in all things. When you approach your work, do it as an offering unto me. When you engage in relationships, let love be your motive. When you care for your family, realize you are reflecting my nature. In every little action, you have the opportunity to worship by aligning your heart with mine. This transforms the mundane into the sacred and infuses every moment with divine purpose. I also invite you to find joy in my creation. Delight in the sunshine, the breeze, the laughter of children, the colors of flowers, and the company of loved ones. These are glimpses of my goodness woven into earthly life. Appreciate these gifts without idolizing them, remembering they come from me, the giver of every good thing. Let them reflect my care, a reminder that I want you to savor blessings here on earth, even as you anticipate eternity with me. Never doubt my willingness to use you despite your imperfection. I delight in using the weak and humble, those who are keenly aware they can do nothing without me. Why? Because when victory comes, all glory points back to me, and you stand as a vessel displaying my power. Your story becomes proof that my grace extends beyond human frailty. Each time you overcome a hurdle, my name is exalted, and people see it as I who sustain you. I have called you to a life of significance. You are integral to my plan, not an afterthought. Whether your influence seems small or grand in society's eyes, in my kingdom, every act of obedience resonates with eternal consequence. Let no one deter you from your purpose. Cling to me, and I will give you wisdom, courage, and ability to walk in your divine assignment. Every step of faith you take creates a ripple effect in the spiritual realm, influencing generations to come. Be reminded that the enemy does not rest. He prowls like a roaring lion, seeking to devour. But you, my child, are under my covering. As long as you abide in me, no weapon formed against you can prosper. If you keep your spiritual eyes open, you will discern his schemes. Turn to prayer. Speak my promises aloud. Stand firm. You do not fight alone. My heavenly hosts surround you, battling on your behalf in unseen realms. If the enemy tries to sow doubt, confront him with truth. You are my child, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb and sealed with my Holy Spirit. Your life is precious to me, and I long for you to grasp the depth of your worth. The price I paid shows how I treasure you. Let that assurance free you from the opinions of others, from lingering shame over past mistakes, and from fear of the future. Each breath you take is a chance to reflect my love and spread my message. Each heartbeat is an opportunity to grow deeper in relationship with me, to discover new facets of my character, and to behold wonders that fill your spirit with awe. If you are concerned about your children or future descendants, rest in my promise. I am a generational God, faithful from one generation to the next. As you invest in your relationship with me, you pave a path of blessing for those who come after you. Speak life over them, pray for them, and trust me to guide their steps. Even if some wander, my hand can reach them wherever they go. I do not relent. My love pursues, calling them back to the fold. Keep standing in faith. My word does not return void. You might wonder how to reconcile tragedy with my sovereignty in a fallen world where sorrow and pain exist. But I am the one who is close to the brokenhearted, who comforts those who mourn, who can bring hope in times of devastating loss. I do not will destruction or suffering upon my children. I entered the world to redeem it. The cross is the final statement of my love in the midst of anguish, showing that no matter how dark the night, resurrection dawn awaits. If you cling to me, I will heal your wounds, strengthen you in your trials, and carry you through every season. At times, you may see others walking a different path, seemingly untroubled by moral convictions, forging ahead with questionable methods, chasing superficial goals. Do not envy them. Their fleeting success pales beside your eternal inheritance. They might boast of achievements now, but what stands the test of time if it is not rooted in me? Remain faithful to the course I set for you. The final outcome will reveal a depth of peace and fulfillment only I can provide. Cherish the treasure of a clear conscience and a spirit aligned with holiness. If along this journey you stumble into sin or discouragement, remember this crucial truth. I do not abandon you. I do not wash my hands of you or revoke my love. Instead, I call you to stand, to look into my eyes and let me cleanse you once again. Yes, you will face consequences for your actions, for I am just, but I am also full of mercy. The moment you turn back to me, my arms are open wide. You do not have to remain in shame or regret. Come and taste the sweetness of forgiveness, of new beginnings, of a life resurrected by grace. I want you to stand in victory, my beloved, no longer cowering before adversaries' taunts. When they mock your faith or question your worth, hold on to my promises like a firm anchor. Remember the spiritual armor I have given you. Though you move in kindness and humility, you are not defenseless. I have equipped you with authority to dismantle lies, break chains of oppression, and speak life where darkness lingers. Use your voice with boldness, tempered by compassion, and you will see mountains shift and valleys raised. Your tears have not gone unnoticed. Every quiet sob in the midnight hour, every moment you felt unseen in your sacrifice, I was there, collecting each tear, storing it as a testament of your perseverance. Those tears water the seeds of faith you have planted, and in due season, you will reap a harvest of joy. Keep going, keep trusting. Even the longest nights must yield to the sunrise of hope. My presence dawns upon you, dissipating shadows of despair and announcing a fresh day of triumph. I also bless the works of your hands. The gifts, talents, and skills I have placed in you are instruments for my glory and your joy. Develop them, hone them, and apply diligence. Excellence is part of my nature. As you commit your labor to me, I will prosper you in ways that magnify my name. That might entail promotions, open doors, or new ventures. Your responsibility is to do all things as unto me, with integrity and sincerity, confident that I honor those who honor me. When you feel pressed on every side by responsibilities, remember, I am your oasis of peace. I do not want you running on empty or drowning in demands. Come, lay those burdens at my feet. Learn to rest, to slow down, to appreciate the quiet moments where you can hear my voice clearly. In those pauses of reflection, you regain perspective, and the frantic pace of life no longer dictates your joy. I established the rhythm of rest from the beginning, modeling it on the seventh day of creation. Embrace that gift, for your spirit, soul, and body need rejuvenation. As you rest in me, you find courage to confront whatever life brings. Chaos in your surroundings does not have to mean chaos in your heart. My peace is an active force that guards your mind and emotions. Even in adversity, you can stand unshaken because your foundation is built on the rock that cannot be moved. This does not mean indifference to challenges, but the confidence to face them with Thor, my stability and a quiet assurance that victory ultimately belongs to me. I want you to be mindful of your words, for they carry creative power. Speak life over yourself and those around you. Resist the urge to criticize or judge hastily. Words can build up or tear down. They can bless or curse. Let your speech mirror my heart, edifying, encouraging, and gracious. Yes, there are times for correction, but let it be done in love, with the motive of restoration. As you align your words with mine, you release an atmosphere of faith that invites miracles. Consider, beloved, the vast reach of your influence. There are people you might not know personally, yet your life, your testimony, and your prayers can still impact them. When you speak my truth and live out my love, you set a ripple in motion that travels far beyond your immediate circle. Never doubt the power of a single moment of obedience. It could be the key to unlocking someone else's prison of hopelessness. Stay sensitive to my nudges. Sometimes a small act of kindness can have eternal consequences. You may wonder how to maintain unwavering faith when the world is filled with tragedy and disappointment. The answer lies in remembering that my kingdom is not of this world. It transcends political systems, cultures, and eras. You are part of an eternal narrative unfolding under my sovereign hand. Draw courage from the saints of old who faced lions, flames, and persecution, yet overcame through faith. My kingdom marches onward, unstoppable, and I have included you in its story. Fix your eyes on that higher reality, and let my supernatural hope sustain you. I see within you a warrior's heart, courage buried beneath layers of doubt. I invite you to discover the full measure of strength I placed in you. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are an overcomer, designed to walk in victory. The road may be fraught with challenges, but I am your constant companion. As you press forward, you refine the spiritual muscles needed to conquer greater giants. Each victory you taste is a stepping stone to the next level of glory. I remind you that your prayers are powerful beyond comprehension, even if you feel inadequate or unworthy. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Realize that my spirit intercedes on your behalf, aligning your heart with my will. When you pray with sincerity and faith, the heavens move, demons tremble, angels mobilize, and strongholds quake. Do not underestimate the authority I have given you as my child. Prayer is not a last resort. It is a mighty weapon that changes outcomes. Persist in prayer, even if you do not see immediate results. Trust that in the spiritual realm, breakthroughs are forming. Cultivate gratitude as a vital posture of the heart. A grateful heart is open to receive more, while ingratitude hinders my flow of blessing. Notice the daily miracles you experience. Waking up with breath in your lungs, having provision for the day, sharing a moment of laughter, or feeling a friend's warmth. Let gratitude overflow from your spirit, and you will find that even in difficult circumstances, my joy remains accessible to you. This joy becomes your strength, fueling you to keep fighting the good fight of faith. I urge you also to protect unity in your household. The enemy delights in sowing discord, turning loved ones against one another and breeding bitterness. Fortify your home with prayer, humility, and a willingness to listen. Offer forgiveness quickly. Keep short accounts, and let compassion guide your interaction. Where my spirit reigns, offenses can be resolved, hearts reconciled, and relationships flourish. Model this unity for your children and all who enter your home, so that they sense my presence resting there. In the workplace, let integrity be your banner. Resist shortcuts that compromise your values. Treat colleagues with respect, even if they do not share your beliefs. Your integrity will shine like a beacon, setting you apart and reflecting my character. Do not fret over promotions or recognition. I see your diligence, and I am fully capable of exalting you at the right time. I give favor to those who walk uprightly, who honor me in every endeavor. Keep your heart pure, your hands clean, and your testimony strong. Take these words to heart. Do not become ensnared by the praises of people. Popularity is fleeting. One day the crowds may cheer you, the next day they might turn away. Anchor your identity in my unwavering affection. Let my word define who you are, not the shifting trends of society or the fickle opinions of individuals. Build your life on my truth, and you will remain unshaken when the winds of change blow. The foundation of your life must be unassailable, and that foundation is my enduring love and my eternal word. Remember, too, that your presence can be the instrument I use to bring someone to salvation, healing, or restoration. Be open to my leading, whether it means offering a kind word, praying for a stranger, or meeting a practical need. Sometimes it is the simplest gesture that opens a heart to my truth. Remain sensitive to the gentle prompting of the Holy Spirit, for you never know how a single act of obedience might alter another person's destiny. Now, my beloved child, rest in the assurance that I am proud of your progress, of your willingness to grow, to learn, to love me and others sincerely. Do not be overly harsh on yourself when you falter. Sanctification is a lifelong journey, and I am committed to completing the good work I started in you. With each day, you reflect my nature a bit more, allowing me to shape you into a vessel of honor. Pause for a moment and sense my nearness. Feel the gentle stirring of my spirit, the sweet whisper calling your name. I am with you. I have always been with you, in your most triumphant celebrations and your darkest nights. My presence has never wavered. Let this knowledge awaken fresh awe within you. May it rekindle the flames of devotion that perhaps have dimmed under life's burdens. Stir up the gift of faith I placed in you, and step boldly into the next chapter of your journey, carrying an unshakable awareness that you belong to me. I love you with an everlasting love, stronger than death and deeper than any ocean. No power in heaven or on earth can separate you from my love. Embrace this truth daily, letting it shape your thoughts, choices, and dreams. As you do, you step into a reality where nothing is impossible, where every battle is an opportunity for triumph, and where hope abounds even in the bleakest circumstances. You are my child, my champion, called by name, chosen for a divine purpose that spans eternity. Yes, my precious one, lift your eyes. A horizon of promise lies before you. Take my hand and walk with me, day by day and moment by moment. Your story is far from over. In fact, with me, each sunrise heralds a brand new page filled with my faithfulness, my surprises, and my wonders. You have waited patiently for breakthroughs, and many are at hand. Some you have prayed for, and some you have scarcely imagined. But I have prepared them with meticulous care. Receive them with gratitude, and keep journeying forward in faith, for greater things are yet to come. Even now, in the stillness of this moment, my blessing pours upon you. Let it soak into your heart, renewing your soul and reminding you that you are embraced by a love that will never let you go. Whenever doubt rears its head, remember this moment, the surge of my presence and the warmth of my spirit encircling you. You are adored, redeemed, and covered by my grace. The road ahead may twist and turn, But fear not, for I am your guide. As long as you heed my voice and remain in my embrace, you will prevail. My dear child, I am the Lord your God, the one who holds you in the depths of my heart and calls you to rise above every storm. I see your soul, fragile and yearning for hope, and I long to fill it with unshakable peace. I know how much your mind wrestles with doubt and anxiety, how often you have wept in the silence of the night, wondering if I have truly heard your cries. Let me assure you, I am here, standing right beside you, and my loving arms are open wide. I am not far away, nor am I unreachable. I am the very breath in your lungs, the gentle whisper in your soul saying, "Be at peace, for I am your strength." Each time you lift your voice to me, I listen. Each time your heart is weighed down by sorrow, I feel your pain. My promise is that you will soar as high as the eagle, rising above mountains of anguish and adversity that once seemed impossible to overcome. Lean into my grace and discover a rest unlike any other. When night falls and the world grows dark, you will find comfort in my embrace and lie down in peace, knowing you are held by the God who neither sleeps nor slumbers. There is no storm too fierce, no difficulty too overwhelming that I cannot calm. I stand in the midst of chaos, commanding winds to be still. Even when thunder rolls and lightning flashes, keep your eyes on me. Do not fear, even if it seems everything is trembling. My child, I remain unshaken, and my power extends beyond what your eyes can see. Even when your heart pounds with uncertainty, trust that I am orchestrating a victory that will deepen your faith. When the new day dawns, you will arise with renewed energy and sharper vision, looking beyond the world's tumult. Your prayers will touch the heavens. I am renewing you from the inside out, precious child. You have wondered how you would become the person you are meant to be, how you could overcome the weight of your past or the difficulties before you. Let me remind you, you are more than your history, more than your struggles, more than the mistakes that once held you captive. I am forming a new story in your life, and it begins now. My mercy speaks louder than your failures, and my goodness outweighs every regret that tries to cling to your soul. I am giving you spiritual wings, the capacity to take flight and see your life from a heavenly perspective. When you stand in that elevated vision, you will no longer be crushed by what once intimidated you. Instead, you will see how I transform stumbling blocks into stepping stones and obstacles into opportunities for extraordinary breakthroughs. Keep your eyes on me whenever your heart feels troubled or danger draws near. I am your true refuge and unwavering shield. I am faithful to extend my mighty hand and lift you from the valley of despair. The floods that rise to overtake you will recede at my word. The scorching heat of life's trials will not consume you, for I will be shade by day and a guiding fire by night. My presence is not fleeting, it is constant, accompanying you at every turn. Child, if you trust me wholeheartedly, you will witness wonders you never imagined. I ask you to hold these truths closely, especially today, and to live in the joy that springs from my love. Embrace every blessing I lay before you, and rest confidently in my affection for your soul. Each time you surrender your hurts and regrets, I wash you clean through the power of my atoning blood. You need not bear the guilt of your past any longer. My mercy is abundant, and my heart toward you is that of a loving father who delights in giving second chances. No matter how many times you stumble, my arms remain open to receive you. I long to make you new, to shape a brighter future for you, and to unfold the plans I have lovingly prepared for your life. You are not here by chance. I created you with a purpose. Never doubt that. My desire is to see you flourish, from the smallest dream in your heart to the greatest ambition stirring in your spirit. Your growth is a treasure to me, and with every new step of faith, you draw nearer to the fullness of the joy I want to give you. You will discover how much can change when you surrender your worries to me. Let this day be a turning point, a moment when all that once stole your sleep loses its power over you. I am sweeping through your life, replacing despair with tranquility, transforming the darkest nights into dawns of hope. Breathe deeply now, inhaling the peace I pour into every corner of your being. Trust that I am blowing away the winds that threaten to stir storms around you. Do not fear the clouds on the horizon, for even if they gather, the sun of my favor will shine on you, illuminating your path and guiding you to victory. I will plant you like a mighty tree, your roots embedded in rich soil. You will stand strong, nourished by my word, unmovable in the face of adversity. Though tempests roar and the earth quakes, you will not be shaken, for my grace sustains you. I have set your feet upon the rock of steadfast faith. When you must ascend heights you never thought possible, I will give you wings. When you must face difficulties with courage, I will grant you supernatural strength. When you are overwhelmed by questions and do not know which way to turn, I will pour out divine wisdom, enabling you to see beyond confusion and find a path to triumph. I am here, closer than your next breath, ready to refresh your soul. Even if you feel smaller than the challenges ahead, I declare you stronger than any giant, because my power is perfected in your weakness. Feel my presence like a gentle breeze that calms midday heat, or a quiet hush that settles a restless heart. Let my voice reassure you. I love hearing your prayers. Your faith is beautiful to me. I rejoice when you make time to speak with me. I cherish every sincere word, tear, and act of devotion flowing from your spirit. I know you sometimes wonder if you measure up or if you are truly worthy of my acceptance. Hear my voice. You have a good heart. Though you have stumbled at times, your humility and repentance draw me closer to you. You never approach me in pride or self-righteousness. Instead, you come seeking forgiveness, longing for my warm embrace. You shall have it. I grant you new opportunities daily. Do not let the ghosts of past failures keep you from believing in the miracles I have in store. If you come to me in genuine faith, trusting my goodness, you will see my promises unfold. I never mislead you. My timing is perfect, even if your eyes have yet to recognize it. The seeds of faith you plant today will yield a harvest at the appointed season. I see how your patience has grown, how you have learned not to give in to frustration when answers do not arrive immediately. You now hold on to hope, keeping your gaze fixed on me, unwavering in your belief that my promises are true and unchanging. Keep pressing forward in that faith. If you do not doubt, you will receive all I have spoken. Let no one and nothing rob you of this certainty. I am working behind the scenes, arranging details you have not considered, preparing hearts and circumstances, so that when your blessing arrives, it will be undeniable and complete. Remain steadfast, for the greatest breakthroughs often emerge from the fiercest battles. I do not want you reverting to old mindsets of disbelief or unworthiness. I have poured out countless blessings upon you already. Open your heart fully to receive them. You once questioned whether you deserved anything good, but as you have grown in faith, you see how essential trust is. Indeed, your faith has been instrumental in bringing positive change within and around you. Do not belittle the faith you carry, even if it seems small as a mustard seed. When planted in fertile soil, that seed grows into a mighty tree. To me, your faith is both immense and marvelous, a shining testament to your love for me. Look around and notice transformation beginning. What once seemed impossible is now shifting. I am answering your prayers. Your heart is becoming a fortress of hope, and miracles await you in the places I am leading you. Take my hand and do not let go. Soon you will ascend heights you never imagined. Keep seeking me day and night. Cry out with passion and expectant hope. This pleases my heart beyond measure. Even if circumstances diverge from your plans, trust that my perspective sees further than your own. You asked for my guidance and protection. I am aligning everything in your favor, arranging details you have yet to see, preparing the transformation you and your family need. If you believe something is lost, remember I hold time and destiny. I know precisely how to restore what was taken or broken. Let go of anxiety and choose worship instead. Focus on loving me and loving those around you. Value the relationships I have blessed you with. Surrender to my will and wait patiently for the gifts yet to come. Material things may come and go, but do not let your spirit grow weary over temporary lacks. What the enemy tried to steal, peace, joy, hope shall be returned, multiplied and refined. Child, take a deep breath. Rest in my arms, for I see that your body and mind need renewal. Place your worries and overthinking in my hands. Trust that your future is not a haze of uncertainty, but a tapestry I am weaving with purpose. You have prayed in the night, tears falling in confusion, asking how you will push forward amid your challenges. Here is my answer. Your faith will make you strong. Do not underestimate how far you have come. The fiery trials have not consumed you, but have purified you, making your faith shine brighter. Remember how I said you could walk on water if you believed in my power. So do not fear the waves. Keep your eyes on me, for my promises and your faith together will stir miracles in your life. Let courage fill your heart every morning. Rise with a determination that refuses to bow to dread. You are a courageous soul, bearing a faith that can move mountains. I place in your hands a radiant sword, my word, that you have trusted repeatedly. Use it now, not only in crisis, but in all seasons. You will rediscover its power, how it cuts through deception and shields you from every arrow of despair. I stand beside you in battle. Have no doubt, I am the Lord, and I love you dearly. I come to console you this day, to give you strength for which your heart longs. Set aside time for me, away from life's chaos, so your soul may find quiet rest. You have endured countless hardships. I do not want you dwelling in sorrow or opening the door to discouragement. Know that my words are not accidental. I speak truths you need right now, truths that resonate in the deepest parts of your being. Give me your hand, my child, and stand. I will infuse you with fresh vigor to advance to the next stage of life. The flame of your faith must remain alive, burning steadily. Your spiritual walk cannot be passive. It must be active, growing daily, sustained by my presence. Let nothing extinguish that flame which kindles new joy within you. Do not let the world's darkness overshadow your spirit. If you are hungry for growth and thirsty for more of me, cling to every promise I have spoken. Let these words anchor you in hope, serving as a lamp to guide your steps. Whenever doubt or heaviness presses in, remember that I called you to a higher purpose. Believe me when I tell you I love you deeply and want to drench you in my love until all fear dissolves. Stop carrying guilt, recounting mistakes as though they define you. I chose you to bless you, not to shame you. I selected you to pour my love upon you, not to condemn you. My intentions are sincere. I have no hidden motives, and my love is neither fleeting nor manipulative. I offer you the greatest gift in the universe, my everlasting affection, forgiveness, grace, and salvation. Trust in me. Accept my invitation to dwell in my presence and surrender your heart without reservation. Let yourself be immersed in my healing rivers. As you do, watch how swiftly your perspective changes. You will see your world illuminated by my light, your mind cleared of confusion, your heart freed from relentless burdens. Open your eyes to appreciate the blessings that surround you, those you once took for granted or failed to notice. Show me your love by cherishing what I have already done for you. Let gratitude flow from your lips, not just in moments of celebration, but also when adversity challenges you. Keep drawing near to my word, for in it you will find revelations of my heart. Listen carefully, open your spirit to understanding, and follow where I lead. My will for you is rooted in deep love, not needless restriction. I guide you toward choices that foster lasting joy and away from paths that lead to sorrow. Never forget, your blessings do not hinge on your own strength or on flawed attempts at perfection. They originate in my boundless love. If I choose to release tremendous favor upon you, no one can block it. If I decree abundance, it will overflow in your life beyond your expectations. Present your life to me. I know your longings, dreams, and deepest fears. Offer them in total surrender, for I see the bigger picture. Though your puzzle pieces may seem scattered and disconnected, I am fitting them into a masterpiece of grace and triumph. Yes, I understand your worry that sometimes life does not unfold as you hoped. You feel frustrated or discouraged, as if nothing is working out. Let me soothe your heart. When you trust in me, you place uncertainties in the hands of the one who brings light from darkness and growth from barren soil. I am the God who calls forth life where only emptiness existed. You are precious to me, a cherished creation, and I will not let you walk into harm unnoticed. Pay attention to the signs I provide. Listen for my voice both in everyday moments and in extraordinary ones. I see more than you can see. I hear more than you can hear. Beyond the surface, I know the motives that drive people's action. Not everyone who claims your friendship genuinely seeks your good. Learn to walk in wisdom. Though it may hurt if certain people leave your life, trust that I am sometimes protecting you from unseen damage. When you cry out for safety and deliverance from hidden traps, I answer. Often, my answer appears in the form of closed doors or severed ties. Do not lament these losses. See them as my merciful intervention. Pause to breathe deeply, recognizing my spirit bringing calm to your troubled thoughts. I do not reveal every detail of my plan at once, but I promise that if you walk by faith, each step will lead you to goodness and blessing. Sometimes I must rearrange circumstances, removing huge hurdles that might become stumbling blocks. There are countless ways I preserve you from danger, many that you are not even aware of. My love is so vast and deep that I will never permit you to be destroyed by life's storms. This is why I plead with you to remain patient, believing in my goodness, for I am orchestrating outcomes that will astonish you. Rest assured, whenever you sense my peace arising in you, my hand is at work in your situation. I make your path straight, opening roads of joy, victory, and solid hope. Above all else, my precious child, remember that I love you more than you can fathom. Never think you must handle life's battles alone. You will overcome. You already wear the armor of a conqueror because I have labeled you my beloved son or daughter. Today I declare victory over your circumstances. Keep in mind that I am moving mightily in your life, touching your physical well-being, your emotional health, your family, and your finances. I am shifting burdens that seemed immovable, bringing solutions where there appeared to be none. Wipe away those tears, lift your head, and behold the manifestation of my power. Embrace me in your home and in your heart, inviting every family member to honor my name. I am softening hearts, dissolving despair, drawing near to the lonely, and placing laughter where sorrow once lived. I am illuminating every shadowed corner of your home with my presence. Where sickness tried to cling, I bring healing. Where scarcity once existed, I offer abundant provision. Fear cannot stand in my presence, and my love dispels torment. Let me wrap you in a shield of protection, covering you and your loved ones so no harm befalls you. My protection is perfect, extending beyond physical safety to guard your spirit and mind from corrosive influences. Trust that I will lead you along righteous paths, granting your heart rest from worry. Let the knowledge of my care and watchfulness fill you with calm confidence. You were created to thrive under my guidance, not to be enslaved by anxiety or doubt. Open your soul to me and experience the fullness of love that gives you boldness to face each day. Come. Spend time in stillness, away from life's clamor. Walk among quiet scenes of nature or kneel in solitude, for there I will feed your spirit. I will whisper words that revive your deepest essence. Know that my power surrounds every detail of your journey. My presence opens formerly closed opportunities, clearing away negative influences from your environment. I wash your sins, removing any residue of guilt, so you can walk forward, cleansed and renewed. I wipe away exhaustion and discouragement, giving you fresh courage each morning. My angels stand guard day and night, faithfully carrying out my commands to bless you. I ask you to stretch your faith and praise me with passion, remembering how deeply loved you are. Even when skies appear dark and adversity weighs you down, my love is your anchor. I promise you that I will never abandon you to chaos. My heart aches for the moments you feel lonely and uncertain, but you will not remain lonely forever, for I am here surrounding you with my compassion. If you close your eyes now, you will sense my presence softly speaking peace to your heart. Let that truth settle in your mind. My promises hold firm. Though the world changes, my faithfulness stays constant. If ever you doubt whether you matter to anyone or fear those you love might walk away, recall that my Son gave his life to seal my covenant of unending affection for you. I will not reject you or leave you orphaned. I stand beside you daily, through good times and bad. Let these words become a fountain of hope within you. I am your refuge and your comfort. Let your worries melt as you lay them before me in prayer. You do not have to be consumed by stress. Accept the peace I offer, allowing it to permeate your heart and fill you with a sense of security. There is nothing uncertain about your future in my hands. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands, and I have stationed angels around you to guide your every step. My promise is unwavering. I will protect you and pave a future for you, overflowing with goodness and serenity. The times are shifting around you, but do not fear. I have a perfect plan, and it unfolds even when you think nothing is happening. I have heard your cries. My ears are never closed to your pleas. Though you cannot always see how I am fighting on your behalf, trust that a host of angels has been dispatched to shield you. You will not stumble. Though your feet may slip, I will catch you before you fall. Yes, you are not perfect, so do not be surprised when you make mistakes. You are not like those who pretend to be faultless while secretly walking in error. Your humility pleases me far more than any mask of perfection. So do not be troubled when others prosper while you struggle. The difficulties you face will not persist forever. This is but a season, and seasons change. The seeds you planted in faith, with tears and perseverance, are sprouting even now, preparing to bear fruit in your life. I have seen your devotion. You have felt me near. I no longer want you to linger in suffering. As you take in these words, know that you are already harvesting the fruit of your faith. The miracle is stirring in your mind, heart, and family. I ask you to affirm with conviction that you believe in my power, that you trust my promises. Prepare yourself for the wonders I will soon reveal, for I am a faithful God. Keep moving forward in faith. Let no weakness of body or spirit drive you into despair. Lift your hands in worship, especially when you feel most weary. When your energy is gone, my loving presence will refill you, and my limitless power will envelop you like a wave of refreshing water. Refrain from placing your total trust in people, for even the most loyal can falter. Let your motivation spring from awareness of my steadfast love, which never wavers and never leaves you empty. I designed you with the capacity to give and receive love, but the only love that never fails and will uphold you through every storm is the love from my heart. Do not rely on human approval as your anchor. Cling to the security of my eternal embrace. Perhaps you cried out for hope, and it has arrived. Perhaps you pleaded for peace, and even now I pour it into your spirit. Listen to what your heart is saying. If it begs for rest, pause. If your duties call, press on with renewed confidence, knowing you walk under the shadow of my wings. You are not an orphan in this vast world. I am your Father. Even if every earthly relationship crumbles, my love remains unbroken. Reflect on how dear you are to me, how I care for even the smallest details of your life. These truths will sustain you, for humankind does not live on bread alone, but on every word that flows from my heart. The nourishment I give you is calm in the storm, solace in trouble, and certainty in my unchanging love. My peace I leave with you, not as the world offers, but as an unshakable foundation for your soul. No pursuit in this world can equal the tranquility found in my presence. Receive it as a gift. Let it wash over your anxieties like a gentle stream, cleansing dusty feet. My love will heal the hidden corners of your heart. My tenderness will settle your racing mind, and my hand will steady and guide you through every twist of life's road. My spirit surrounds you, enveloping you as you wade into these refreshing waters. Feel the deep joy, long absent, reviving within you. You are enveloped in a sense of shelter that transcends your circumstances. After such loneliness and isolation, you will no longer feel abandoned, for I walk with you, day after day, night after night. Gone are the times you felt separated from me by your mistakes or failures. With a repentant heart, you have turned back, and I have drawn you into my loving embrace. Past hardships and solitude remain in the rearview mirror. Fix your gaze forward, for I am presenting you with a new path paved by my promises. You will speak these assurances over your life, meditate upon them, and declare them aloud when discouragement tries to creep in. You will no longer wander aimlessly. You know I am present with you at every turn. If you feel weak, call my name and I will strengthen you. Remember that I am your shepherd. As long as you remain close, you shall not want. Trust in my abundant provision. When famine threatens, I nourish you. When the day is bleak, I shine a bright light on your path. Fear has no place in my presence, for perfect love casts out fear. I am planting your roots beside streams of living water. You will yield fruit in due season, and your leaves will never wither. You were created for my eternal love. I see your need for genuine affection, one that endures through every trial. Too often people offer shallow devotion, expecting a return. My love is unconditional, given freely, with no hidden demands. I do not barter or manipulate. I give of myself because I am love. Reflect on these words, for they are the key to your freedom and to every blessing I have prepared for you. You need not purchase what I have already made available without price. Come as you are. Bring your heart, your faith, your loyalty, and your willingness to move beyond past sins and regrets. Embrace this new season with me by your side. Recognize that transformation is underway, even if you cannot see all the details. Let your lips confess my glory, your heart sing my praise, and your spirit stand firm, believing what I have spoken. Declare with passion, Lord, I give you my all. In return, I pour blessings from heaven, opening windows of grace, saturating your life with more than you can imagine. I delight in surprising you, reminding you that my love is genuine. Look around with spiritual eyes. Notice how I arrange circumstances so you see my hand at work. Be aware that spiritual enemies hate the confidence you display. They resent the unshakable peace flowing from your union with me. They aim to sabotage your faith by filling your mind with doubts. Some will try to discourage you with words that my love is illusory or that your identity in me is false. Others will claim there is no purpose or destiny in life, but your spirit knows the truth. From the moment you awaken, you sense my compassion enveloping you. That unwavering love fuels your resilience and determination, pushing you to move forward and reject defeat. Beloved child, I have claimed you as my own. I vow to keep you safe in my hands. Even if the earth trembles and the mountains quake, I will shield you. Keep your faith grounded in my words. Place your hope in my love. You can rely on the unchanging nature of my promises. I am your healer, the one who rekindles your passion for life. I burn away discouraging thoughts, renewing your ability to cherish your family and those entrusted to you. Shut the door to hopelessness. Avoid deception. Be truthful with those who care for you. Resist doubt. When dark secrets or destructive desires try to attach to your soul, expose them to my light, for there is freedom in honest confession before me. Remember always that I am your Father, your God. My love is proven whenever I offer you a fresh start. I have loved you despite your flaws, continuing to bless you even when you stumbled. Yet it is time for greater liberty. Choose to walk in clarity of faith. This message is uniquely yours. I speak directly to the depths of your heart. I care for you more than words can capture. Feel it stirring within you now. Return to me often, tomorrow and every day, because I have countless treasures to share. Respond to my love by saying, Lord, I love you, and know that I hear every syllable. Do not surrender to desperation if your body or mind is weak today. If negative thinking overwhelms you, pause and listen for my voice. Open your heart's door and let me flood you with peace that dissolves every anxiety. I, the creator of the universe, command the tempest to be silent. The relentless gales rattling your life have no choice but to obey. This is why you will no longer hear menacing whispers aiming to intimidate, undermine your hope, or cloud your clarity. Child, you may feel fragile, but that is precisely where my strength shines brightest. When you admit you cannot succeed alone, you invite my power to flow through you, creating a force of triumph that cannot be matched. Your faith merges with my divine might, and you become unstoppable. You can confidently say, "I am strong," because you rely not on your own limited abilities, but on my limitless resources. With renewed optimism, move forward step by step. Ascend the mountain of challenges that once loomed so large. I wait for you at the summit, where the fullness of my revelation awaits. In this higher realm, your deepest desires and greatest ambitions can be fulfilled. This is your moment to yield entirely to my will, allowing me to mold and transform your life. When you surrender, you discover the joy of soaring like an eagle, free from fear or regret. Henceforth, no more will despair claim your evenings, nor will you wake up to crushing anxiety. You will live by a vibrant, dynamic faith each day. Each morning as dawn breaks, determined to remain joyful. Refuse to let adversity erase the radiant smile that reflects my presence within you. You are my beloved child. You devoted yourself to me, welcomed my Holy Spirit, and became a temple of my glory. This sets you apart. You do not have to imitate those who despair at every rumor or cower before every threat. My supernatural love dwells in you, fueling your perseverance and shaping your words into prayers that transcend earthly boundaries. Rise now and rejoice, for you are free to savor life abundantly. Pass on the hope and encouragement flowing from my throne to your family. These words are not mere sentiment. They are a powerful reality that transforms hearts. I rejoice in your unwavering faith, in the genuineness of your devotion. I see how faithfully you come to me each day, recognizing the crucial importance of nurturing your spirit. You are different from those who call on me sporadically and never truly seek my guidance. You are set apart, my precious child. Your faithful stance fills my heart with pleasure. Because you have remained steadfast through difficulties, I will open new doors for you. Ceaseless showers of grace and favor will pour into your life, and the flow of joy will not run dry. Watch for blessings in surprising places at unexpected times. Keep your eyes open, for I will send forth remarkable opportunities leading you deeper into your destiny. Many, in their feeling of unworthiness, reject the gifts I long to bestow. They do not grasp the height and depth of my merciful nature, and it breaks my heart. But you, child, are receptive. You keep your heart yielded to me. Like a flourishing tree, you will spread wide your branches, bearing fruit that nourishes many. Indeed, as your limbs grow stronger, you will be able to hold the significant blessings I am ready to place upon you. Remember, great miracles will flow in and through you, not just for your sake, but to reveal my glory to others who walk in darkness. You will stand as a living testimony, a beacon of hope, pointing to the truth that I, the Lord, answer those who believe and wait with perseverance. Take a moment to absorb my profound love. Let it seep into every fiber of your being. If ever there was doubt about your worth, let it vanish now. I cherish you beyond measure. No matter the mistakes you have made or how unqualified you sometimes feel, I persist in loving you. My goal has never been to push you away, but to draw you near and share my heart's vastness. Let your spirit rest in this abiding assurance. Even if you grew up longing for love and acceptance, or if you endured wounds inflicted by those who promised to care, I am here to fill every void. My love is real, unbreakable, and truly unconditional. All I ask is that you allow yourself to receive it, to welcome me onto the throne of your heart. Think of how you have pleaded for love and value. Here I am, whispering that you are precious to me. I want you to be intimately aware of my affection. Take a moment each day to reflect on the blessings around you, small mercies that bring light to everyday life. Has the sunrise not painted the sky with color for your eyes to behold? Have you not felt the cool breeze on a sweltering afternoon? These simple wonders declare my thoughtfulness. Child, do not let the world's noise drown out my heartbeat for you. Continue walking boldly in my presence, unafraid of storms or arrows that threaten you. When people witness your steadfastness, some will question the source of your peace. Let your life show them that I sustain you. Speak of my goodness, share your testimony, and encourage those stumbling in darkness. Indeed, as your faith thrives, so does your sense of responsibility. I will position you in places of influence so others see the tangible rewards of obedience and humility. Your patient trust in me, even amid hardship, will guide those lost in the midnight hour. They will ask how you remain so hopeful, and you will point them to my unending love, to the one who parted seas, conquered death, and touched your life with unstoppable grace. In that testimony, they will see that I am real, that I am love incarnate, and that my invitation stands open to anyone willing to accept it. Do not be alarmed if the enemy tries to sow confusion around you. Stand firm, for I have already overcome the world. Draw from the well of Scripture, from the promises engraved in your heart, and let them guard your mind against swirling lies. My child, the love I have for you is mighty enough to tear down any stronghold of fear or darkness. Rest in this knowledge. You belong to me, and I will never let you go. Walk in faith and boldness, not timidly. Arise in the fullness of your true identity as my beloved. Leave behind the cloak of despair and put on the garment of praise. This is a day of new beginnings. I watch with gladness as you learn to rest in my promises. You no longer pace frantically or live in sleepless anxiety. You choose worship and trust. You have discovered that the best place to lay your burdens is at my throne. Each time you release them, your spirit grows lighter. Worry accomplishes so little, but faith moves my heart and unleashes miracles. Which path then will you take, that of worry or faith? I see your soul longing for the latter, for it is your destiny to be a vessel of faith and courage in this generation. Come confidently now, breathe in my presence, and as you exhale, release the tension that has weighed on your chest. Inhale my comfort. Do you not feel my nearness? That gentle wave of peace is my spirit, letting you know that all will be well. Your hardships are not permanent. They are stepping stones to greater heights. Each test is an invitation to lean on me, to witness my deliverance, and to know me more intimately as the God who provides and protects. Child, keep stepping forward. I already stand in your future, preparing everything for your arrival. Even relationships that once caused heartache can be transformed. You may have believed certain loved ones were beyond hope, but my redeeming power knows no bounds. Pray for them fervently. Speak life into them. The seeds of grace you sow today will bloom gloriously in due time. Understand that I, the Lord, can soften the hardest hearts and heal the most broken souls. Never stop interceding for those you love. Your prayers fill heavenly bowls, and when they overflow, they pour blessings on the very people who seemed unreachable. Be assured, I will never grow weary or impatient with you. I am the author of patience and the giver of grace. My pace may be slower than you'd like, but my timing is flawless. If I ask you to wait, it is because I am preparing gifts beyond what you can conceive. If I urge you to move swiftly, it is because the moment is ripe and a door stands open that will not remain so forever. Discern my leading and be obedient, for that is the surest path to incomparable joy. Remember, partial surrender brings partial blessings, but wholehearted devotion invites the fullness of what I can give. Treasure the promise of an unshakable future, not built on shifting sands, but on the solid rock of my purpose. You were called to live as a beacon of hope, revealing my nature to a hurting world. That is why adversity cannot break you. It only draws the diamond from the rough. You are that diamond, shining brighter with each test. Indeed, as you grow, so does your capacity to reflect my glory. Do not fear exposure, for I have covered you with my righteousness. Where you once felt vulnerable, you now stand clothed in my redeeming love. Let your heart be pure and sincere, for I treasure a soul that seeks truth. Confess your failings, trusting that I will forgive and restore you. You are not weighed down by condemnation. You walk confidently, knowing my grace is sufficient. Over time, you will see weaknesses turned into testimonies of my power. The stumbling blocks that once tripped you become polished stones in the foundation of a living faith. Even your scars will testify to my healing touch, proclaiming, I was hurt, but now I am whole. Rejoice in this new season, for the seeds sown in tears will blossom into songs of triumph. No more lamenting over what was lost. There is new ground to cultivate, a horizon brimming with possibility. In my presence, all things are made new. Refuse to carry the baggage of defeat any longer. Embrace your identity as an overcomer. This is my word for you. Take the wings I have given you and fly. You were never meant to be weighed down by fear or shame. Each day you choose faith over despair. You ascend higher, discovering new vistas of my love. When doubt creeps in, fix your eyes on me. Let my record of faithfulness anchor you against the tides of uncertainty. I have brought you through countless storms before, and I will do so again. There is no mountain too steep for my power, no valley too deep for my light. Child, do not let the enemy paint gloom when I have already painted victory. Dare to believe better days are coming because I have declared it so. The measure of your blessing corresponds to your capacity to receive. Expand your expectation. Stretch your faith wide so I can fill it with abundant grace. Live free from the weight of others' judgments, for their opinions shift like shadows. I see the real you. I know every detail and every corner of your heart. I know the reasons behind your tears and the desires behind your dreams. My acceptance of you never changes. It is not based on performance or appearances. You are my child, and I delight in you. Approach my throne with confidence. Pray boldly. Ask for what seems beyond reach, for I am the God of the impossible. When I answer, give me the glory. Acknowledge my hand in your blessings, for humility paves the way for even greater wonders. As this moment of communion draws to a close, remember that my presence never leaves. I walk with you every second of the day. Let every step be an act of faith, every breath a prayer of gratitude. Guard your heart from negativity. Focus on what is noble, admirable, and praiseworthy. This is the posture of victory. My spirit yearns to empower you continually, guiding your words, illuminating your thoughts, and leading you in righteousness. Do not be surprised as breakthroughs appear before your eyes. But this is exactly what I have planned. Let your confidence be strong and your hope unwavering, because my joy in you is complete. Yes, my beloved, you will soar like an eagle. You will rest your head on the pillow of peace each night and arise each morning renewed, ready to face any challenge. You will no longer tremble at shadows. Instead, you will speak to them in the authority of my name, and they will flee. My light will fill every space they once occupied. Each day you will experience a taste of heaven on earth by abiding in my presence. Keep praying, keep seeking, keep loving, and keep believing. I am the God who sees you, who rescues you, and who holds you in the palm of my hand. From the rising of the sun to its setting, my watchful eye is upon you. Rest in my unfailing love and carry these words with you always. I love you. I cherish you. I protect you. I guide you. Amen. My beloved child, carry this message forward. Someone you know is waiting for a word just like this. What you've heard today isn't only for this hour. It's a guidepost for what's to come. The time we live in is not ordinary, and neither is your calling. You've been chosen to live with clarity, with conviction, and with love that knows no bounds. Remember, even in your quietest moments, you are seen and surrounded. If this message stirred something within you, don't let the journey stop here. Subscribe and walk with us again as we explore the truths that build you up and guide you forward. Share this word with someone feeling lost. Let them feel the warmth of belonging. Until next time, remain rooted in truth, walk gently but fearlessly, and never forget you were born for impact. Amen.